Huh? How did we get to 17 already?
And we're live. Oh,
Okay.
me now.
Okay.
Are we going?
I don't know. So where's the bracket? I think there's a bit of a delay. Dat is requesting a couple minutes. Wait, where'd you go? You just left the room.
Oh no, is TGK dead?
Wait, what's going on? I think he just died. I think his
No.
internet exploded. He left the room and he's not responding. He's about to lag out, guaranteed. Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Rip.
Unfortunate turn of events already. He does have time to come back. There he is. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh my god, my internet died.
Are you on your phone right now?
No, I'm still here. Hello?
Oh, you're still... Okay, hello, hello, hello.
Oh my god. So my internet
Yeah.
took a dump. Anyways.
For what? Okay. It's okay, we have time.
Alright.
We're still waiting for the players to come in.
And the stream started.
There's Cheese Whiz. And now we're waiting for Dat. What does their name? I don't know.
That will?
Dat will. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't know players. This is the problem.
And I thought you knew.
I don't see. Okay, but
That makes me feel bad.
Where's this bracket at? Where's this bracket at?
It's in tournament updates, is it not?
Oh, you're so right. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, according to Batches, that will is Lifeline.
That will is Lifeline. Okay.
Alright,
This
so
should be interesting then. That will versus Cheeseless. Or Lifeline.
So how do you think this matchup is gonna go, Puffy?
In my experience against Cheeseless, I think they downstacked a lot. Lifeline, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it should be a good match. Probably, potentially, maybe. Do you have any knowledge about the two players?
All I know is that Cheesewood has been playing the game for a very long time and is just relatively consistent compared to Lifeline, but judging by the seeding, it can really end either or. I think Lifeline, do you think Lifeline is less experienced compared to Cheesewood? Because I've seen him like play for quite a while.
I wouldn't say less experienced per se, because they play at a similar level, I'm fairly certain. But I think Lifeline maybe has the pop-off potential over Cheese's.
Sure. And alright, seems like Lifeline is in the lobby right now, and Cheesewood might be able to take a pretty close match against Lifeline, judging by both of their playstyles. So I can definitely see Cheesewiz being a very aggressive player against Lifeline, but Lifeline can be able to hold their ground for the most part.
A Lifeline, looking at the blitz, Cheesewiz is going to have to watch out for some SDPC action in the opener. And it seems like both players can burst relatively quickly here. This should be an interesting matchup.
I mean, with Cheesewiz being free PPS compared to Lifeline, you can definitely see tons of bursts.
Lifeline will probably be on the defensive here, I imagine.
I can definitely see it. But we're going to get started. Stratosphere 48, Cheesewiz versus Lifeline. Of course, Lifeline going for MKO. Same with Cheesewiz. Definitely looks like their win condition is to try to kill as fast as they could, but Lifeline prefers to be defensive that way.
It looks like Lifeline is looking to stay down on their board, making sure they're not in any dangerous situations that could be possibly lethal. And Cheesewiz misdrops here, but he's going to find that T-spin to clean it up. A nice downstack from Cheesewiz, able to clean it up and get down. Lifeline is looking to get down on this board as well. There's a lot of cheese being sent.
It definitely seemed like Lifeline was going to have to delay and waste the Ion there, while Cheesewiz is just going to have to freestyle with the 9-0 and the open garbage well that Lifeline sent. And the burst damage from Cheese was going to send just a bit. While Lifeline sends it back, the survival from Cheese was is going to give him a better time to survive, but Lifeline's intense pressure is going to give... Oh my god, the insane survivability from Cheese was, though, is going to change the tides in the water, while Lifeline is going to have to stick to a pretty easy down stack. The 11 spike, oh my god, Cheese Whiz is not dead yet.
Excellent survival from Cheese Whiz so far. It looks like he's going to be able to get down. Lifeline wanted to pressure, but it seems they've missed the opportunity here. But Cheese Whiz misdrops.
Oh,
Gonna have to fold the board state, and Lifeline's timing that survival. Cheese Whiz still has the better board, though, and Lifeline has a lot of garbage to get through. Sends a nice spike to Cheese Whiz, though, and that's... But Cheese Whiz cancels.
Cheese Whiz just knows the defensive strats in this current round, and we're almost 2 minutes in.
Yeah,
but looking at
it looks like these players are just... Cheese Whiz looking for the spike there, actually.
Ooh.
What? But the board's in shambles from it. He's gonna have to downstack.
But clearly with Cheese Whiz's 9-0, it definitely looks like it's working in his favor, while Lifeline is gonna have to stick to downstacking. Just by the looks of it. He's gonna need another eyepiece in order to get to another garbage well. Couldn't exactly count the 4 there, but sticks to finding the T-spin instead. All the while, Cheese Whiz is gonna have to donate just enough T-spins in order to kill Lifeline, and we might have a potential... oh my god, but the greedy...
Huge pressure from Lifeline there, and that's gonna give them the round into Cheese Whiz.
Alright, 1 point to Lifeline. It definitely seems like it definitely took a while to get there, and our first dosage of stick spin in the tournament.
Well, looks like Lifeline does have some really good spike potential here. And Cheese Whiz misdrops. Gonna have to get through that. But Lifeline has crazy pressure coming up. Can he get down in time? And he finds it.
Very good survival from Cheese Whiz. That's gonna pressure Lifeline just a bit longer. And this is just too much for Lifeline to handle as Cheese Whiz takes it 1-1. This is gonna be very close, I'll say so myself.
Looks like Cheese Whiz is going for the TKI there. Wants to cancel that T-spin single, but Lifeline knows it. Is gonna try to burst to avoid the cheese being sent, but is unable to. Nice spike coming out from Lifeline. It's gonna be a little bit of pressure. Nothing Cheese Whiz can't handle here. And Cheese Whiz is just gonna try to find a nice down stack. Good cheesy spike, but Lifeline cancels, sends cheese of their own. And this is an excellent board for Lifeline to pressure Cheese Whiz off of.
Lifeline with the cut copy, but resorts to using the quad instead, but Cheese Whiz has plenty of room to survive with enough T-spins and pressure. Lifeline gonna have to break the back-to-back right now. All the while, Cheese Whiz has to open up the garbage well in order to live just a bit longer, while Lifeline has less to work with. Just staying very low on the board, gonna have to work with what is given, while Cheese Whiz clearly just looking to find quads and T-spin setups. One that could be almost look like a floaty here, but chooses to find a really interesting overhang. But Cheese Whiz chooses to break the back-to-back, while Lifeline going back to the 9-0. Seems like both of these players are pretty neutral in their positions right now, but Cheese Whiz being fairly threatened by Lifeline.
This is a very nice board for Cheese Whiz here to pressure Lifeline. And Lifeline does have the survival. Can he burst out of it? Cheese Whiz doesn't have that much attack, but a 16 comes out, shuts me up real quick with the 7 after, and Cheese Whiz is going to take another round into Lifeline.
Lifeline clearly had the overhang in that moment, but chooses to waste a T afterwards. I don't think that was really wise from Lifeline, but the survival clearly was there, while Cheese Whiz playing as fast as he could to keep the back-to-back, but oh my god, but manages to find a fix onto that misdrop, while Lifeline is just setting up for a big combo. But
I definitely like this careful opener play from Cheese Whiz, though. He wants to force a mid-game out. Just avoiding this volatile mid-game pressure from these huge openers that give crazy spikes.
Oh no, Cheese Whiz,
Lifeline misdrops! And Cheese Whiz is going to be able to take that again. 3-1.
I was gonna say Lifeline, but oh, those misdrops were very unfortunate for him.
No,
Cheese was taking a 2
extremely
point,
unfortunate there.
just 2 points ahead of Lifeline. Lifeline's gonna have to play just a bit faster. Gonna have to delay the stick spin just for a bit longer. But the down stack from Lifeline, this is so greedy, but that 18
Very
spike
nice
is gonna
board.
pay off.
The 200 APM for Lifeline there to take out Cheese Whiz in this 3-2 game. Like, Cheese Whiz is definitely trying to win with the consistency, though. SCPC from Cheese Whiz.
And
I don't know what that continuation was.
The floating continuation from Cheese Whiz choosing not to go for the PC. Very good floating from Cheese Whiz, all the while Lifeline gonna have to find the T-spin setup and just resort to a very awkward looking 8-1 board with the T-spin. Cheese Whiz going for the
power stacking here. Gonna get a pretty nice spike here. Lifeline answers with a T-spin single, cancels with the Tetris. And this is gonna be a huge board of pressure if Lifeline can get it off, but not enough. And Cheese Whiz is gonna try to get down and create his own advantage.
Cheese Whiz over here gonna have to skim a bit more with a little bit of a combo, while Lifeline has a pretty jagged looking board. Not really healthy in terms of Lifeline's survivability, but especially with all this clean, you can definitely make the most of it if you're Lifeline right now. Especially with the power stacking and the 22 spike from Lifeline.
Huge from Lifeline.
That was too much for Cheese Whiz to handle. He was just not ready for it. Oh dear. Cheese Whiz.
What is going on here?
Cheese Whiz might have misdropped an SWC right here, while Lifeline gets to get away with the almost like a T-spin setup.
Might be fatal for Lifeline, though, as Cheese Whiz is going to utilize that will perfectly, sending the 21 over to Lifeline.
Cheese Whiz clearly had a better idea compared to Lifeline, who seemed very indecisive in that moment. Now we're getting to a PCO match. Both of these players finding to solve. Lifeline getting the second one after, and the extra SDPC. What is that? What is that solve?
What was that?
Lifeline! That's clever! I've never seen that before!
Lifeline showing off the blitz here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh dear, Lifeline.
Misdrop from Lifeline. PC. This is going to be kind of hard to get down, but Lifeline finds a nice down stack. Weird T-spin overhang, but it works out. Clever T-spin here.
Send anything. Oh god.
Looking to create a power stack, I think. And Cheese Whiz has to down stack quite a bit here.
Lifeline is clearly waiting. Oh!
Lifeline. Oh! Excellent timing from Lifeline there. I thought he was trying to survive.
The perfect Kaiden into a quad combo from Lifeline. Gonna break the 4-4. Very good solve from both of these players. Now Lifeline gonna show off more of the blitz skill right here. Getting
DPC coming out.
And another one.
Another
one.
Misses the Tetris PC. That could have been the round. Finds another PC. It doesn't matter. Lifeline doesn't care about missing saws because they're gonna find another one either way.
How do you find these? Lifeline? Clearly, quite clearly one that specializes in 10 PC right here, folks, because, oh my god, I have never seen Lifeline consistently pull off that many perfect clears in a row in a tournament like this, while Cheese Whiz is going to have to resort to 7-2. The back-to-back chain is going to start.
But this is some nice pressure from Cheese Whiz here, but Lifeline finds a nice down stack. Excellent Cheese. Huge board from Lifeline after. Looking for that sweet donation, but Cheese Whiz down stacks. High IQ defensive play from Cheese Whiz here. Not greeting out at all. Looking to stay safe. And Lifeline's in the 09 looking for the Kaiden.
My god, Lifeline with all the defensive strats, but I think that might be it for Cheese Whiz. All these options just aren't in his favor. And that will be the game.
Lifeline takes it.
7-4. Oh my god, Lifeline. Those PCs just absolutely boggle my mind. You heard it here, folks.
From Lifeline there. Oh my goodness.
Can't you believe Lifeline is top 20 in Blitz?
That they most certainly proved that in the game.
In tourney, in Stratosphere,
that was wild.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Anyways, it seems like we're
What?
gonna move on to our next match after that. Good luck to Cheese Whiz into losers bracket. We're gonna get to UI Galaxy versus Muke.
UI
How do you-
Galaxy versus Muke.
How do you say his name? Muke? Muke?
It is Muke. It's Muke.
Okay, so I said it right the first time.
Yep, you did.
All right, so let's study both these players. Of course, Muke being a very consistent top player at best. How do you think this is gonna go?
So, while Muke can pop off really hard, I just have to say he's very inconsistent in the game. I gotta say, he loves the sailboat opener just as I do.
Of course you would
kind
say
of
that.
kind of a similar playstyle to me, I would say. But UI Galaxy could take this if Muke is just not feeling it. Which is
So that might
often.
be upset potential right here.
Yeah, huge upset potential here for sure.
So I haven't seen the stats for UI Galaxy yet, and if I do, oh, there we go. Oh, you weren't wrong about those stat differences. Wow, a top 300 player versus top 70.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, it
Muke
seems
is
like
inconsistent though. UI Galaxy could take this on Muke.
UI Galaxy seems to be a lot faster than UK, just not by a lot, but the 11th seed versus the 6th seed, UK could be able to put up a fight, but judging by what you said about his inconsistencies, I wonder how this is going to go in terms of this matchup.
In terms of Muke's mid game, I'd say he's going to power stack quite a bit. Look for that efficient back-to-back into UI Galaxy. But if UI Galaxy can find the counter spikes, then Muke is as good as gone.
Gotcha. And judging by that matchup, I can
Ooh.
definitely see. Ooh.
I see what you mean by the speed, though.
Yeah.
He's a very fast player, it seems.
Top 50 in sprint,
Oh,
18,263. Wow. And also a TOS Grandmaster winner by the seams of it. Yeah, he seems to be knowing his stuff, so let's see how this is gonna go. But we are gonna get to a warm-up though compared to the last round, so let's get a better hand of what these players can do.
Muke with the DT cannon. I didn't actually know he did misdrops immediately.
Yeah.
There's the inconsistencies I'm talking about, by the way.
Yeah,
he does misdrops.
You hear it here, folks. You can definitely see UK just struggling, but it definitely looks like they're okay. But UI Galaxy starting to panic a bit into finding their T-spin, but manages to find another one in the process. Gonna have to break the back-to-back.
It seems like Muke might have just woken up. I'm not sure what's going on here.
You know, get out of bed. I'm gonna play some Tetra. I'm gonna play Eternia. I'm playing Stratosphere. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Muke is inconsistent, but I've never seen it like this. Nice find, able to survive there, actually.
Let's just hope that Muke isn't trolling, but that 11 spike from Muke is gonna be a bit of damage sent to UI Galaxy. Just a bit of cheese.
Muke's just gonna look for the burst here too, and he's gonna find it. Muke wins warm up.
Yeah, that's a couple that's a couple bits of cheese sent to UI Galaxy. A bit hard to stomach, but you know what? It's warm up. We'll see where this is gonna go after this. So I can definitely say Muke's win condition is to maintain back-to-back and power stack, like you said. So I wonder what UI Galaxy's win condition is for themselves.
Not entirely sure what they're playing. Well, it looks like they're extremely fast on the SDPC, but it's gonna be a quick misdrop. Muke with the Trinity!
Don't tell me it's gonna pay off. Muke and finds the T-spin! Oh my god, Muke, okay, and finds the 180 spin! Into a down stack combo! Muke already, this is the first round!
Muke is going for style in this matchup, it seems. Doesn't care about the consistent play whatsoever.
Oh, Muke with the weight. Gonna be a pretty bad idea against someone like UI Galaxy.
He's trying to go for the tank, but he misdrops.
Oh no!
UI Galaxy takes the round into Muke.
Clearly, the strat doesn't work against UI Galaxy, who's just clearly sprinting his way with TKI, because look at him go. 5 DPS with TKI, all the while Muke is just trying to keep up the same pace. But UI Galaxy, unfortunately, misdropping just for a bit, and that is going to be very costly. Not going to get the ice spin. Yeah, that is not looking good for UI Galaxy. That would be 2 points for Muke.
He wasn't able to survive there. But let's see if two misdrops open here this time. UI Galaxy, right. STPC again. He finds the PC. Muke has to get down here. Muke has a crazy board state. Never mind, I lied. I don't know what his stack is. UI Galaxy going for a DT cannon.
Mid-game DT. That seems to work out in the... Oh my god, that seems to work out in his favor. Finds a down stack. He's pretty safe right now. Building a DT cannon of his own. Oh my god, these mid-games. And into a
T-spin double!
Muke! Dude! Let the man rest!
Let him cook, as they say!
Right, clearly Muke and UI Galaxy going for PCI, both of them not finding the solve, but Muke manages to find another T-spin and another one, all the while UI Galaxy is going to have to play just as low and slow as he possibly could, while Muke is going to have to power stack his way through. That's going to be a pretty big combo from UK. But UI Galaxy, oh, I got very risky floaty from him, but that's going to make a bit of damage sent to UK, but UK doesn't really care.
If Muke kind of has a good board here, he could burst a lot of pressure off of this and take out UI Galaxy for the round. But UI Galaxy with a nice down stack, but misdrops, and Muke's going to take that. So with the 6 back-to-back, 4-1.
Oh my god, UI Galaxy is gonna need to keep the efficiency up in order to kill UK. UK clearly has the weight, but do you think that's really a good idea against someone named UI Galaxy, top 18 in sprint? I don't think so, but it looks like UI Galaxy's holding their ground right now. Gonna have to find the T-spin setup. While UK is just looking for the dono. Gonna send 11 to UI Galaxy. Couldn't exactly get the T-spin off, unfortunately. Not even getting the survival, but UI Galaxy is just starting to struggle just a bit, and I need to find the garbage well to send a 12 spike 3 combo to Muke, but Muke is going to play as fast as he could at 2 PPS compared to UI Galaxy's 3. This is such a 1 PPS difference right here, folks, and it definitely seems like Muke with all those misdrops. Oh god, Muke!
It seems like the deciding factor in a lot of these games for both the players is who misdrops the mid-game. And let's see how this open goes. Muke going for TKI, UI Galaxy sticking with their guns, going for the STPC, I believe that was. Muke building something, builds a fractal, would waste the TPs, but it pays off!
What is that continuation by Muke?
Muke, I think he's misdropping, I'm not exactly sure, but I believe he can find the down stack here, looks for the survive,
right.
He's gonna be able to get down. UI Galaxy misdrops themselves, and they have to try to get down here, or Muke is gonna be able to pressure them with a power stack maybe, but UI Galaxy doesn't care, continuing to survive. Oh, misdrops!
Oh no, has to get the... Oh my god, UI Galaxy has to find another IP to fix themselves!
They can still get down though, Muke has no pressure. It looks like Muke misdrops of their own. Not exactly sure how to get down the best way. 0-9 for Muke. But UI Galaxy doesn't have a lot of pressure to punish the stack. Muke with a nice efficient T-spin single into the Tetris cancel. And he's going to continue down stacking, looking to survive. Doesn't want to get topped out by UI Galaxy, who is just struggling to find the stride. But looks for the...
Oh, Muke finds that from Muke!
UI Galaxy was trying to pressure, but Muke sent the spike to immediately stop them. But UI Galaxy's still on the prowl, and Muke misdrops. It looks like he's gonna go down here.
Muke just couldn't survive it. Now UI Galaxy is just gonna keep the momentum up. The misdrops from Muke not looking good. This is gonna be very difficult for Muke, while UI Galaxy is just running home scot-free.
We'd love to see it, Going for the RJ special follow-up. Muke finds the 6-3 power stack, but UI Galaxy is able to survive here.
Oh my god, all those misdrops from UK, all the while UI Galaxy has a bit of a jagged looking board right now, while UK also trying to fix their own, gonna have to power stack just a bit and down stack their way down, while UI Galaxy gonna have to find the color clear just to get to a garbage well. Not going to send a quad, unfortunately, but manages to find another T-spin and another one to follow up and suit. Couldn't exactly count the board there, while Muke is going to build a very greedy switchback TST, but looking at UI Galaxy compared to Muke just looks far cleaner and just far more efficient. Finding the STST as a result, while Muke is just going to have to downstack so much. Just no more T-spins, none of that. Just, oh my god, looking at Muke compared to UI Galaxy, but the team misdrops. UI Galaxy needs to fix this immediately, but Muke with the 13 spike, that's going to be a bit of pressure sent to UI Galaxy, all the while he's just not dead. All of these kill potentials, all these kill moments sent by Muke is just not working. UI Galaxy is just continuing to hold on. But the 17 spike is going to kill 5-3 for Muke.
Nice spike from Mute there. Found the nice timing into UI Galaxy. Tying it up 5-3. UI Galaxy going for the SDPC again. Mute opting to wait. But it looks like UI Galaxy misdrops. Not able to loot the PCs. And it looks like Mute's going to be able to survive here. Looking to just get down. Looking to make the game neutral again. UI Galaxy has a lot of cheese on their board, and Mute is kind of in a good spot right now.
Does manage to find the TST all the while. UI Galaxy is gonna have to find plenty of T-spins to work with, especially with that chipped overhang. That's what you like to see. UK with a
greedy setup from Mute. Is it gonna pay off? He has more pressure here, but he cancels. UI Galaxy able to send some cheese over to Mute with a nice spike. Breaks the back-to-back, though. It seems like a problem both of these players are having is just breaking that back-to-back. It's hard to find the pressure to kill when you don't have it. UI Galaxy misdrops, though. But he has a crazy board to follow up on. Mute with the downside, though, able to survive. Does not care that UI Galaxy found the downside. UI Galaxy misdrops twice. JG, and he's unable to live. Mute takes another round, 6-3.
So clearly Muke was feeling the woo that day, just getting up in the morning. You know what? I'm going to win against 6-3 against UI Galaxy, who keeps misdropping that SDPC. I'm going to get some clean garbage. I'm going to keep that damage up. Just the 4-point PPS on UI Galaxy couldn't compare to the APM that Muke's been pumping out. But by the looks of it, Muke's starting to struggle just for a bit, but the downside from him starting to find the optimal solution. Now UI Galaxy in a bit of trouble. Just starting to fix this very jagged-looking boards, transitioning into a 9-0 while Muke gonna find a very clever TST setup, but now all he needs to do is just complete it.
He might have taken too long to find it. He might be able to actually survive here. UI Galaxy does not appear to have a lot of pressure on their board. Misdrops, actually, they're looking... Were they trying to build a King Crimson?
No, but the eye!
I'm not entirely sure there, but Mute will take it 7-3.
That is unfortunate for UI Galaxy. Remember when our predictions was that it was going to be an upset?
I thought it was. I thought it was going to be an upset based on how Mute was playing in the warm-up, but I guess you can't tell.
Damn. So it definitely seems like Muke just really had the energy to keep going and just get back onto their roots. But it definitely looks like we're gonna get to our next match would be Amber versus Jack.
This should be a very interesting one, actually.
Now, Amber, of course, being a pretty big veteran and well-beloved character in Stratosphere, just every tournament we've seen him, he's just always been a really fast and quite possibly vastly improving player, as we've seen so far. But compared to Jack in the 4th seed, just one seed above, it definitely looks like Jack just has a lot more aggression and just seems to be a lot more refined compared to Amber. But Amber has always been just quite the player to see in every strata we've seen, and I think this is gonna be the first game I'm ever gonna cast with him involved. So, how do you think this is gonna turn out, Puff?
I would say, depending on how these players are feeling, it could be a very close game. It could also be a landslide. But this is a tournament. Players do play a lot differently in tournament than they would in situations like TL and other things. It looks like they are going for the warm-up here, so we will be able to see how they will perform today, maybe.
Got it. And, of course, Jack going for MKO while Amber misdropping the STPC, sadly. But Jack going for the 6-3 variation of SDPC. No, I don't think it was SDPC. I meant MKO. I apologize. While Amber finding a very lucky garbage well to stick the quad in, while Jack is going to have to clean up just a bit, transitioning from a 6-3 to a 7-2. All the while Amber cleaning up the 8-1, going back into 8-1, while Jack is just going with a 12 back-to-back right now. Oh my lord.
Amber's just trying to cancel here, but Jack has that back-to-back, and that back-to-back pressure is what he needed to send Amber out of the warm-up.
Looking at Jack's back-to-back chaining, that seems scary for Amber, so this might be very bad for him, just because of the amount of damage that's going to send and the garbage. So, of course, Amber's going to have to play just a bit more defensively compared to Jack, so let's see how this is going to go. Jack versus Amber.
Looks like Amber will go for the S. Did not
Definitely
have early
not
O,
an SCPC.
actually. I don't think that's SCPC.
Huh.
Bit defensive here, I think. It's kind of a slow start.
Ooh.
Oh, nice pressure.
Amber
misdrops
Amber.
the STSD. Jack's going to take the first round.
Oh god, Amber just gonna have to succumb to the first point of this match. Jack gonna take it. Let's see if Amber actually pulls off the SCPC spin, in fact, of course. What we haven't seen before. Yeah, the first one of the turning.
It looks like Amber's trying to convert into 6-3. Just get some efficient T-spins after. But Jack with a huge spike
from Jack.
Major cheese onto Amber's board, but
Amber's
Jack
gonna send it back.
Jack misdropped, and Amber had the pressure.
Oh my god, Amber just adding salt to the wound of Jack's mistake. That one misdrop is going to end it all, but Amber sees it as just a kill move. Meanwhile, Amber's just going very quick. 4 PPS, floating T-spin on the STPC spin. All the while, Jack is going to have to donate the T-spin. Going to be a pretty big downstack combo. 20 lines of garbage that Amber only canceled just a bit. Seems like Jack really knows how to maintain the back-to-back just for a little bit, but has to break it. While Amber gonna have to donate for a T-spin in order to make another one. Has to break back-to-back as well. While Jack gonna go for a simple 9-1. For a simple 9-1. 9-1. Speak for the life of
God. From Jack. And it couldn't have been at a worse time because Amber's gonna start trying to build. Jack able to slow the game down a bit. Nice cheese. And he has an amazing board, actually, 4 pressure. And Amber has to downstack. Misdrops twice.
Oh my god.
Jack finds the T-spin.
Jack gonna be able to take the 2-1 lead. Just 1 point ahead, but not by much. Amber might need to take it back with another SDPC spin. Jack, of course, going for MKO. His specialty in this tournament tonight. And it definitely seems like Jack is going to continue on with the back-to-back. For now, at least. But he's still going. The LST is just going to not stop.
Jack is just building this up. If Amber wants to stay in this round, he has to break Jack's back-to-back, and it looks like he will. And Jack looking to kind of get back to a neutral state. Doesn't want to greed until he can get into that clean back-to-back LST that he's comfortable with, that we've seen. But Amber with a nice
my
spike.
Goodness. Oh my god.
Jack doesn't have the TPs. He's not going to be able to live because there's no skim. Nice pressure from Amber there.
There's no skim, and just the garbage alongside it just made every ounce of Jack's defense options just kind of dwindle as a result. Now Amber is just getting away scot-free with the SDPC spin. Jack gonna have to try and not misdrop.
Amber misdrops twice, though. He's gonna have to clean this up. And immediately finds a nice skim to get back into a neutral board state. Jack does a weird T-spin. I don't think he meant to spin it that way. And Amber's gonna be able to capitalize off of that fatal error from Jack.
Amber now getting back into his own lead right now. Just when you thought it was 2-1 for Jack, now it's gonna be 3-2 for Amber. Oh, but Jack having to steal for color clears. The lines of garbage being sent by Amber. Gonna have to result with the SCPC. That's just too much damage sent by Amber. Gonna have to continue going with it. But, of course, not gonna continue with another PC as Jack seems to downstack a lot more frequently. Finding another T-spin. But, of course, just gonna have to downstack just a bit more. Oh, Amber's just gonna continue with the back-to-back. It seems like it's his lucky day. But forces to break it. All thanks to just one minor misdrop, and oh god, Amber, no!
It seems like one T-spin sent Amber out of that round because Jack immediately capitalized with a cut copy, I believe it was, into a Tetris. Amber sticking with the SCPC. I believe they misdropped there, but they have a nice weld to try to power stack off of. A lot more damage than Jack, but Jack is gonna be able to survive.
Oh
Capitalizing huge
God!
on the damage that Amber sent. Crazy APM from both players, and Jack misdrops, and Amber takes it with another spike.
3.9, 225 by Amber. That down stack was just already damaging enough as it is in this tournament. Jack going for TKI, while Amber seeming to freestyle just a bit. Probably might have been a misdrop by the looks of it, of course, resulting to 6-3, which, of course, the usual sprinter strategy, while Jack finds the cut copy. Gonna have to downstack just a bit more, while Amber's gonna have to clean what seems to be a very, very chaotic looking board. Not exactly chaotic as it seems, but of course one that's really hard to fix. All the while Amber, that's a very greedy T-spin by him, and not one to really fix with that downstack.
He doesn't have the downstack here, and he's gonna go down. And Jack's gonna tie it up again, 4-4. Very close matchup so far.
God, Amber is just starting to really find faults in his stacking right now compared to Jack, who seems to be pretty comfortable sending so much garbage
It
compared
seems
to
that
Amber.
Jack is starting to play a little more defensive, slowing down just a bit, but he's finding a nice back-to-back. He's gonna keep striding with it.
God.
Nice stacking from Jack. More T-spins, back-to-back 14.
Amber
has to break it. It's the only way Amber will be able to stay in this matchup. But Jack's going for a crazy power stack. If he's able to get this off, it could be fatal.
God, just
Jack
look at him
continuing
go.
with the
We might see a
back-to-back
24.
It looks like he's not going to have the pieces to continue, though. It's too risky to keep going for that back-to-back in that situation. And Amber was able to hold on.
How do you manage to survive against a 20 back-to-back against a player like Jack, who is known for seeing like this, but the cut copy from Jack. Very good vision by him. All the while Amber going to resort to, oh my god, downstacking a lot with that 5-4, finding another T-spin. That's insane vision. Oh, just a pretty good sample. That team is dropped that might be able to be game-ending right
Jack's
here.
board is clean. Amber's just trying to hold on, but Jack's looking for the pressure to kill, and he finds it. Finally up in this match, 5-4 onto Amber, takes the advantage.
It definitely looks like Amber, just while surviving just as long as he thought he did, just, of course, one small mistake gonna have to end it all, but the very lucky garbage was sent by Amber.
29 in 9 seconds by Amber, and he's gonna tie it up again.
At 4 PPS, Amber secures another even match, 5-5. And of course, going for MS2. Well, not exactly MS2. As
this is gonna be a weird board to downstack here. But Jack has a 9-0, so it should be easy pickings for Amber to survive here. Amber with the 2-7. Just looking to kind of pressure a little, I think. Just get down. Looking for a nice stack that he can pressure with LST. But Jack sends quite a bit his way, and he's gonna have to get down. Jack sends even more from Amber. And what is?
Oh my god! What is going on?
What is going on, bro?
The downstack from Jack
Both
is already gonna. Oh my god! It's just gonna get started. Oh no! He's gonna start LSTing all over.
Jack has a huge stride here. If he can get this power stack off, able to survive Amber's spike, but Jack misdrops.
Oh no!
Jack misdrops.
It definitely looks like Jack is going to have to fix that. It doesn't look like he's going to be dead anytime soon, as Amber's soon as he fought, going to have to find a T-spin 0 just in order to maintain back-to-back. Not until now. The triple is just not going to continue it, while Jack is going to start just maintaining the T-spin and killing Amber into a 6-5. This is as close as we could get in Stratosphere 48, folks. Let's see where this is going to go.
Jack going for a TKI here instead of the MKO. Amber does not find the PC from the SCPC. Jack was able to prevent it from happening. Sends some nice pressure over, but Amber spikes it. Jack has an incredible board here, but both players have a great board. But Amber misdrops here. He has to clean this down. Finds a nice tuck with the J piece. And Amber still has to get down. It's an uncomfortable parity.
Yeah,
and Jack's going to be able to find the spike. And he's gonna take the game on Amberdoodle.
7-5, Amber unfortunately succumbing to loser's bracket. Jack's insane back-to-back chaining was one that ended it off in pure style. Wow.
That was quite the match there. Both players were. It seemed like both players, every time their board was just not in a good state, they were just trying to get to neutral so they could find that advantage again, go for the LST, the efficient play, and it just so happened to work out for Jack.
Indeed, and when you tend to have a better advantage at managing to pump out spikes, pump out T-spins, and just power stack and just do so much, it can be really scary against players like Amber, who seem to really utilize STPC a lot and just trying to hold their mid game, which, keep in mind, Amber's mid game wasn't exactly terrible. It was just more so the momentum was starting to struggle compared to Jack, but I can see Amber just pulling up a good fight.
It seemed like for Jack, when they just built that back-to-back, it was so hard for Amber to survive. They just had to stop Jack from back-to-backing, and Jack got up to 20, and Amber still survived that round.
Indeed.
Amazing defensive performance.
And we might get into a loser's bracket this time. Me, REU versus UI Galaxy.
Miru. Yeah.
Miru. Okay, that's how you say it.
Before we start, I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Stay hydrated.
But it definitely looks like we're gonna have our first U rank of the stream, and of course in losers bracket, no offense, but Miru against UI Galaxy. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of pressure for them compared to UI Galaxy, and it definitely looks like, oh my goodness.
This is gonna be a hard matchup for Miru. I will say he's quite the infinite downstacker.
True, and compared to APM, like we've seen the common comparison with 3-digit APM players and double-digit APM players, because it's pretty drastic when you see it. Because the reason why APMs tend to go higher than 2 digits, the reason why it goes higher than 2 digits is because of just tons of power stacking, tons of T-spin vision, and just insane down stacking. So UI Galaxy's speed might be an absolute detriment for Miru, because oh goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna cast this. I don't know how to feel about this without feeling biased.
Yeah,
I feel so bad, but you know what? One round.
I want to root for Miru. He is the underdog.
Yeah.
You know?
Because there's nothing wrong with U-rank underdogs in Stratosphere. But against players like UI Galaxy, it's just like, ugh.
I think the way this matchup is gonna go is UI Galaxy's just gonna find the back-to-back, find the stride, and Miru's just gonna have to survive one way or another.
The 3.5 PPS on UI Galaxy is gonna be scary just by the looks of it.
That is gonna be stifling for Miru to deal with.
One round for Miru is all it takes for him just to feel satisfied against UI Galaxy. Even if it's warm-up, then it just really doesn't matter.
Just give him the round, man. Just give him the round.
I mean, let UI Galaxy do like Godspin or something, or just any funnies to give Miru a chance, but would that count as like throwing?
Who knows, you know? Maybe UI Galaxy just wants to go for it. You know, it's not throwing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this goes, because looks like both of these players are ready to start their
I think
warm-up.
Miru's got a solid chance. I think Miru can pull this upset out.
We haven't seen him play
4
before.
out of 10 times.
I have not seen Miru's playstyle. I don't know what they do, but if judging by the fact that they're an infinite downstacker, I could definitely see that cheese won't be too much of a problem for them. But it looks like we're gonna have to wait, because they're gonna eat. I mean, I had a calzone earlier, dude.
I had pizza earlier. Pizza from Pizza Hut. Had a free voucher.
Damn, you're lucky.
Nice little large one topping. It was solid.
Dude, I got mine at like a local, dude.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's good. That's good.
I mean, it's better than getting it from a chain, no offense.
I mean, yeah, true. We take those.
Right.
Miru's ready. It looks like. Do they want to warm up? They
Yeah.
do want to warm up.
Both,
Okay.
both of these players want to warm up. That's just, it's kind of mandatory. It's mandatory unless you don't feel like it.
I think Miru wins these. I think Miru wins these.
Hopefully.
He can take these. He can take these.
All right. Miru versus UI Galaxy in the warm up. Let's
To my knowledge, Miru doesn't know any openers, and he's gonna go for 9-0.
Or TKI,
Never mind,
yes.
he knows TKI. He learned TKI. And UI Galaxy immediately misdrops here. Okay,
Going for
they're just gonna
content.
go for the 09. Nice.
Going for content. Oh my god. UI Galaxy.
Kaiden. And Miru's gonna have to get down here. Pretty nice down stack. Respects the parity of his pieces.
Oh my god, but that J misdrop, pretty unfortunate for Miru. All the while UI Galaxy is just, striding like usual, like striding in every other TL game. All the while Miru is trying to take care of this, of these 4 lines of cheese underneath. But like I said, it doesn't seem like he has a problem with that, considering that he is known for down stacking a lot. So
yeah, UI Galaxy is just gonna stride as fast as they can.
Oh.
Go for the content, as you said. This is a nice nice down
oh
stack
my
from
God.
Miru, and UI Galaxy misdrops, but it's not enough to take the warm up. And immediately after, UI Galaxy 18, Miru feeling the pressure. Never mind, sends 12 back. Some nice cheese onto UI Galaxy's board, and Miru's gonna go for the T-spin here, trying to cheese him more.
UI Galaxy
Back, bro.
almost nearly dying by that T-spin that Miru sent earlier, but Miru's just not really caring all that much, just judging by the down stacking by the looks of it. But
there's a lot of cheese on Miru's board, and he's still going for T-spins, and that's gonna be his downfall there as he misdrops. UI Galaxy taking the warm-up.
And keep in mind, Miru is currently in losers against a very, very big top sprint player. So, of course, some insane striding is going to be absolutely overwhelming for Miru, especially when it comes to that speed. But judging by the down stacks that we've seen in that warm-up, it doesn't look like they're going to have too much of a problem. But even then, I can never see Miru taking at least one round. Just one.
I think Miru takes the set, to be honest. I think Miru can take the set. If UI Galaxy just misdrops more and more like they're doing currently, maybe Miru has a chance. Maybe Miru has a chance to take this.
Throwing for content.
Throwing for the content.
Oh god, but Miru starting to struggle a bit in their in their finesse.
Makes an eye dependency and misdrops the JP's, and UI Galaxy's gonna send a quick 19. And that's just gonna top out Miru for the first round.
Very unfortunate for Miru. All these misdrops just already looking pretty bad from the beginning. What the hell did UI Galaxy do? That's an 11 spike, it seems like. While Miru just has a pretty big 9-0 garbage well, but manages to clean it up and, of course, build on top of it, as usual. That's just how we are in the 9-0 gang. But, oh my god, but does manage to find a Kaiden? No, doesn't find a Kaiden, resorts to using 7-2. Oh, look at that power
Miru has a good board here, and UI Galaxy downstacked quite a bit. Able to survive, though. Sends a lot of cheese onto Miru's board, and Miru's just going to send clean back. UI Galaxy loves that, because he can utilize that to take out Miru, who has the cheesy board, and he's just going to keep on striding, keep on sending that pressure, keep on building that back-to-back, and take Miru out for the 2-0.
Just the clean. It doesn't seem like Miru is starting to get the timing at that, just the general ounce of timing compared to UI Galaxy, who's just going at Mach 5 right now, especially with those misdrops that could just translate into just simple stacking, while Miru is just going for plain old 9-0. Oh, reliable. All the while, UI Galaxy is just overwhelming Miru with tons of cheese. The down stack to UI, definitely comparable to Miru. But Miru looks like that might work well for him, but not exactly the pieces that they wanted. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad for Miru. We might be able to see a sweep in this matchup. I'm so sorry to hear.
Miru takes at least one round, bro. Miru takes at least one round.
then that's fine.
He gets one round. UI Galaxy having an absolute ball right now. 4.5 PPS. Back to back, spamming 250
see.
APM, 8 back to back, going for. Was that a DT cat? I don't think it works out though. I don't.
Definitely could have had another extra S in order to make that into a DT, but otherwise UI Galaxy still takes it 4-0 against Miru. Oh my
6
god.
PPS burst on SCPC, but doesn't find the PC. And it looks like Miru is just down stacking, sticking to their guns, going for that perma down stack. Nice 12 spike, but UI Galaxy doesn't care. Capitalizing with more pressure.
Oh
Misdrops, though. Misdrops though.
But it definitely looks like Miru is gonna have to find the quad and just manages to get it out just in time. But all they need to do is just try to maintain some pretty good damage, all the while UI Galaxy is just skimming and flattening the board to the best of his ability, especially when fighting those T-spins. That almost
Miru
looked like
covers his garbage well with the J piece right here, but UI Galaxy doesn't exactly have the pressure. As I say that, he's building at Mach 5, going as fast as he can to spike Miru out, but Miru hangs on at the little 2.4 PPS that he's playing at into UI Galaxy.
God, UI Galaxy's greed, just wanting to pay off just as much, while Miru, the hesitation, the scare factor and the temptation, just like, I want to kill UI Galaxy just once, but it's just not working. He's just not dead. UI Galaxy, let the poor boy win. But it definitely looks like UI Galaxy is going to continue going with that 9-4, the jagged looking board, not going to work well, while Miru going to have to fix it with his own. Oh my god, not wasting the T, but managing to find the 13 spike out to UI Galaxy, but that is not a really good idea compared to UI Galaxy's strat. Gonna find the 12 spike and send it back to Miru. All that Miru needs to do is just fill in. Oh my god, this is not looking good for Miru. All these dependencies and everything is just starting to filter in his own hands, while UI Galaxy is just gonna have to maintain the back-to-back break it just for a bit, while Miru, pretty good 11 spike, sending a bit of cheese at UI Galaxy, but is that what you really want against a player like him?
It seems like Miru's struggling to find the kill pressure here, which it does seem like he struggles a lot as I watch him on his stream in finding these kills. And UI Galaxy's gonna keep downstacking, finds the 12. Miru continues to give up these advantage states, apologies, whenever he's able to find them, and just breaks his back-to-back. And if he does that, he will never be able to find the kill into UI Galaxy. Because UI Galaxy is just down stacking at 3.5, up stacking at 3.5, and Miru is unable to break through this speed. Misdrops at JPs too.
This board for Miru, just that one misdrop is going to be a lot to cover. The bit of funneling is just going to really take a hinder on their board, and just not going for the T-spin. It's going to take a bit. Oh my god, Miru nearly
still
dying.
hangs on though. It looks like he's going for the down stack. The Miru special. The UI Galaxy's just sending more cheese. And Miru's gonna have to get down from this. UI Galaxy setting up the STSD, looking for the power stack. Has a 3 wide after, unable to continue the combo, but it does not matter. Miru goes down regardless.
The 3 minutes and 8-second round from UI Galaxy gonna take, and Miru's IP, like I said, sticking out like a sword farm washing machine.
UI Galaxy with the washing machine into the 180 L tuck.
Very insane stuff from UI Galaxy. I think he might be falling for content, because look at that board. Look at that board.
He misdrops.
But fixes it anyways.
Cancels the pressure from Miru. Miru has a nice board here. Can he do something with it? It looks like he's not going to be able to. And UI Galaxy's going to go for some more high-pressure gameplay, looking for the STSD with the downstack 14 onto Miru. And Miru just has to keep downstacking.
Yeah, like that, but also needs to try to keep it flat, but UI Galaxy's insane pressure, like I said, in the start, overwhelming compared to UI Galaxy, who's just treating this like a cakewalk. First, I can see where this last round is gonna go. Sweet point going to UI Galaxy.
UI Galaxy misholds the PC there, and Miru's gonna be able to hold on from that, find some pressure, but he misdrops immediately as I say that. Commentator's curse, and UI Galaxy's gonna be able to find some nice cheese here into the Tetris. 9 onto Miru, and Miru's gonna have to get down on this 9-0. Nice cheese from Miru.
Oh my god, that's
12
just so
lines of cheese
much.
is huge here for Miru. He might
Oh
be able
my-
to find something off of this. Can he
My
take
God,
the
the
round?
one
He
point!
gets it. He gets the point that he wanted
The
so
boy got a
badly
point!
into
The
UI
boy!
Galaxy.
The boy got a point!
Bro, he did it. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. He found the point.
Just what he wanted from the start, but it really doesn't matter as UI Galaxy is just starting to build up a pretty disturbingly, like, powerful board while Miru... Don't tell me he's gonna get a second one. Don't tell me he's gonna get a second one. I'm gonna be baffled. But it definitely looks like Miru is starting to... Oh
Miru
my
might
god,
be-
Miru!
Now, as I say that, he gets pressured significantly, and he's gonna have to get down, but he's not gonna be able to find the burst speed, and UI Galaxy is gonna take that 7-1. Miru got the point, did not get swept, and that's
But
what
that
matters.
doesn't matter. The sweat didn't matter as he gets the point. Oh,
He
those
got
unfortunate
the
missteps
point.
from UI Galaxy. But at the same time, Miru might be out of the tournament, but he won our hearts.
Let's get a round of applause for Miru.
Wow. I wish I could do that in my games. Anyways, we're gonna get to our next. We're gonna get to our next match. Jack versus Promo.
Jack versus Promo. Okay.
Top 8. Oh boy.
Well, this is gonna be a match.
We've seen Promo win against Lifeline. Let's see if Promo wins against Jack. Oh dearie me.
Let's see if Jack can get the upset into Promo.
I genuinely wonder because we've seen Promo play a lot of tourneys lately, especially in WPL, especially in all these majors that we have seen, but not Tetra Cup. Or did Promo participate in the Tetra Cup East yesterday?
Yeah, about that I don't know. wait, Promo did. Promo played against Diao.
Yeah, because
I saw the announcement.
We've seen Promo play a lot, so I guess he doesn't need really much of an explanation. Jack, of course, being a pretty massive SDPC spammer. I won't say SDPC spammer, more MKO spammer than anything. But Promo
Definitely MKO, I think.
But Promo, of course, being a top 5 player and, of course, pure stride at its best, we could definitely see Promo pump out tons and tons and tons of damage. And we definitely see we see Promo trolling in chat.
Promo doesn't want to give Jack the warm up.
But we're gonna get to it anyways, regardless of what Promo says. We're gonna get to our warm-up. Promo versus Jack. Okay, I don't know where this matchup is gonna go, but Promo gonna play at 5
Promo
DPS.
going for the 6-3. Never mind,
No,
4 wide.
no, 4 wide. In warm-up.
Promo wants to find the misdrops though. I have technical difficulties. Promo's able to survive.
We're fine.
Promo's able to survive. Finds the nice T-spin, but Jack has the pressure. Promo's still able to survive though. Promo misdropping again though.
Promo, you're trolling.
Promo doing a little bit of trolling here as we're seeing, and Jack is gonna take the warm up.
Promo, listen, the first sin was 4 wide, the second sin was misdropping.
Good thing you didn't break a third one. But it definitely seems like Jack winning the warm-up round, by default, I guess. But we can definitely see the actual game happen.
It's via Promo 2v1. Tato's saying in the chat.
Tato's, please, we get it. We have a 2v1. Teams aren't even in the game yet.
One day.
Alright, so it definitely seems like we're gonna get started with this match by Promo's command. Wait, definitely not. Definitely not.
Tato's insisting on the 2v1. Wants to switch to J-Stress.
It's like the alleyway, dude. You just go in the alleyway and then you see Promo and Tato's. You see like a potato and just a Promo sign just beating the crap out of you in the middle of the alleyway.
Just jump Jack right here.
Just stomping you down, just like. All right.
Running away before the cops arrive.
Promo and Tato's ready to do some gang violence crap, but it definitely looks like we might get started with the lack of trolling. Hopefully.
Promo might go for the 4 wide again. You never know. Kick Tato's. Both players saying kick Tato's. Tato's reflecting with kick Jack, and now we're gonna get into this match. Both players going for the TKI here.
Promo, of course, finding the kiting. Goes to Skim instead, while Jack gonna have to donate a bit for the... no. Okay, Jack does manage to fix himself back up, but the damage is already being rather threatening. It's being sent by Promo, of course, going with the 9-0. Normally you see him do 6-free, but... oh, pretty good cut copy from Jack. Definitely looks like they're holding their ground a lot in the 18 spike, but Promo is not really phased by all of this damage. Gonna continue the back-to-back, end it with a 12 spike. And continuing the combo afterwards, Promo, of course, being a pretty massive strider, while Jack, the elements drop! Oh no!
Very unfortunate misdraw for Jack there. It looks like Promo is going to take the first round. It seemed like he was kind of holding his own for a little bit there. And Jack's going to go for a PCO, unable to get it. Promo just going straight into LST stacking. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know my stacks. But...
well, I mean, you sailboat.
Jack, yeah, I know the sailboat, you know.
But it definitely looks like Jack is going to recover with a bit of downstack.
Jack able to live there. Promo just looking to keep building the efficiency. Wants to just take
and the
Jack
6-3. Can't forget about it.
And Promo's going to keep going.
9, 10.
Builds the fractal, more T-spins coming out, 12 with the Tetris, another Tetris
14,
into the T-spin, 15, and Jack can't survive, it's too much damage!
Keep it going, keep it grinding as Promo just maintains the 15 while Jack just trying to survive the everlasting damage and the misdrops from Jack. No way! Oh, I thought they were going to build an SCSD.
I don't know what you saw, but I certainly didn't.
But clearly, while Promo just building another
back-to-back chain.
Promo just showing utter dominance in this matchup. Jack has no room to breathe here. Any mistake will be punished by Promo here, as we've seen.
And of course, Promo kicking it off with a freestyle 6-3. Gonna have to fix the height difference right here with the L piece right there. And of course, gonna get started with the 6-3 while Jack is gonna have to fix a really jaggedy, chaotic-looking board, and of course, digging down to that garbage while Promo is just striding the best he could. Gonna get started with another LST. This is looking pretty
Promo's just gonna
Promo.
keep building his back-to-back. Doesn't care about the pressure Jack is trying to send. Just gonna keep doing what he does. Go for the stride. But Jack finding a pretty nice spike. Promo is able to cancel most of it. 2 lines of cheese on the board. And Promo misdrops the J-piece. Gonna have to downstack. I don't think he has it.
Promo,
can Jack take a round here? Jack's gonna take the round. Because Promo misdrops.
The one simple mistake can just snowball into something completely horrible. And Jack took advantage of that. Not giving Promo the sweep. While Jack... obviously not finding the PCO, but I think that might be intentional for him as just... this is just looking pretty healthy. Oh, that's a pretty good donation from Jack while Promo finds a 12 spike. But Jack
nice
sends it all
play
back.
From Jack.
Whoa.
Excellent timing from Jack there. Jack with the keyboard mashing, sending the dude in all caps.
Freaking out. The macro play from Jack. And of course going with SDPC while Promo's just doing the same. Misdropping instead while Jack is just going to transition into 7-2. Does manage to find the Kaiden later on, that is in fact. But it definitely looks
like Jack is fighting back here into Promo. But he's going to have to do a little bit of downstacking. Still in a relatively safe position. But Promo might be able to heat up soon. Jack has to downstack. I don't think Promo's going to let him get down.
Yeah, that is just too much for Jack. 4-2 for Promo. It definitely seems like Jack needs to keep up the macro in order to kill Promo, as all of the speed that Promo keeps pumping out is just absolutely terrifying, as we've seen in plenty of tournaments, not just Stratosphere, but in a lot, especially in majors. But
nice spike from Jack. He could keep capitalizing on this. Promo going for the turbo downside, but he can't. And Jack takes another round fighting for his life in this matchup.
And this is a first to 11 match, and this is top 8. I cannot believe we've ever gone this far.
Nice
pretty good
TPIPC
Fine.
goes for the save O. He doesn't get another, and Promo's gonna capitalize off of that garbage, building his signature back-to-back. But Jack is able to stop it.
But that
And Promo kills Promo, tops himself out. Misdrops the
What
I piece and the
happened?
S piece immediately after.
Oh my god, Promo
Now
is just
he's
starting to...
tying it up here.
Promo is just starting to struggle underneath Jack's immense pressure. It doesn't matter how much he just sends, it just matters on the fault of the player himself, and that is Promo that we've seen. I swear to God, if we get to an upset in top 8, I'm gonna be impressed.
Nice
look at
extra
how much-
back here.
Look at
Jack is
how
playing
much-
extremely tactically, relying on that defense, slowing down. Doesn't need the speed. He just wants to time so Promo will die to these spikes. Needs to downstack here before Promo can heat up and find the efficient play. Promo has to downstack too. Misdrops a little. Quite a bit of cheese on the board. And it looks like Jack just wants to look for neutral as fast as he can.
Promo, he's just not going to send enough. All he needs to do is just get set garbage, and that will do a lot of damage in his favor. Just trying to slow down and just not make too many mistakes while Jack is just striding at free PPS. Not as fast as Promo, but fast enough to be comparable. That's a
It
very
looks like
greedy T-spin.
Promo's
That's
pulling out the macro play, and he's able to kill Jack with it.
gonna have to take a bit of skill from Jack. The macro play working well for Promo, going 5 and 4, and we're gonna break the even point barrier. But Jack manages to find the PC finally. But all that Jack needs to do is just try to succeed in mid game, just how he wants it to be. Finds the Kaiden while Promo is just
Promo's
playing well
timing
enough.
here.
I would say timing. I would just simply say, oh no, the misdrop I couldn't exactly build up to a spike. Now Jack gets to survive just a bit longer. Has to waste a T a bit. Now starting with his own back-to-back, maintaining a bit, getting the double digits. This is going to look very good for him. And the spikes. And another spike. And another one. And another one. But Promo,
Jack's finding the pressure when he needs
survivability.
it. But huge survival from Promo, and he's going to take that. Promo was a
Promo.
piece away from topping himself out, but he doesn't care. Goes for the crazy spike to take him out.
God, Promo just managing to live just a bit longer, and just when you thought that the match was going to be over, fake again, compared to Jack, one piece away, the frame was just there for Jack, had the T-piece, but it was already too late. Now Promo is 7-4.
It looks like Promo's kind of running away with this a little, but Jack finds a nice perfect clear.
And the
Promo's gonna have to get
SST.
down. Huge pressure from Jack. Promo sending it all back.
Oh my
17
God.
takes out Jack. 280 APM.
How do you
8 to
pump
4.
this much damage? Promo!
Promo isn't shaking at all. He just continues to find what he needs to win this
What is
matchup.
this opener? Oh my
Promo
God,
misdrops the
Promo.
T-piece, but he doesn't care. Continuing to look for the stride. Now he has a downstack. 29 from Jack. Did I just see that right? But Promo doesn't care. Promo's gonna keep going down. Never mind. As I say that, he upstacks. Going for the pressure into Jack. He wants the kill. Nice timing from Jack, though. He's able to hang on, but Promo's timing another spike, and Jack's gonna go down. Promo 9-4 as he's running away with this set. That seemed so close so little ago.
Oh my God, Promo is just absolutely kicking it. Just when you thought you've seen another 200 APM match, think again. Look at that 4-way. Oh dear. That's fine. You gotta delay the 4-way just a bit. Just the residue needs to work out.
Promo wants to find this. He
Why
wants
is
to go
Promo-
for that spike.
Oh my God, Promo. Remember what happened last time he tried 4-way, but it looks like it worked out in his favor, finding the prophecy afterwards while Jack. Oh my God.
This is a
Granny had
good board
fight
save for Promo, I want to say. A huge spike potential for Promo here. Jack's going to have to get down quickly, but he misdrops, and Promo's going to take another round. Jack feeling the pressure, and Promo is walking away.
God, Jack is gonna need 7 more points in order to make this into a complete upset, but judging by Promo's insane stacking skills and finesse, it definitely
Promo
looks like
4 wide again.
God, unfortunately,
Jack
gonna have to
takes
break.
another round. The 4 wide is Troll, and Jack's going to take another round.
Promo, you are not Diao, you're not Caesar, you can't troll like this in Stratosphere. This is a minor!
Going for it again!
are you
Promo
doing?
doesn't care! He's gonna find the 40 spike one way or another. Doesn't have the continuation.
resident's
Misdrops
not
the
good.
eyepiece too! Flexing to find a little. Wants to jiggle that L piece. And Promo's just gonna try to downstack. As we see, Jack has to get down too. Promo wants to find that board state where he can just continue to back-to-back and find the pressure. And Jack needs to deny it. But Promo's just
how do you
What
find
is
these
this?
down stacks?
Promo crazy pressure as he's downstacking. And Jack gets taken out.
Oh my god, Promo! Okay, I thought that second forward was gonna be a complete troll, but oh my god.
I suppose it works out.
Apparently, I was
Apparently
kind of
so.
worried. But either way, it definitely looks like Promo is gonna move on, and our next match,
RKY versus Circle.
Circle. Wait. Oh,
Wait,
wait,
what?
I think I know RKY. Do I?
Is Poison Drought Circle?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know this. They name changed. I had no idea. Okay,
I
that's
think they
interesting.
forgot to change their Discord, but top 10 in America.
Maybe.
Whoa, okay, we got ourselves a top
Yeah.
50 player.
RKY is definitely an impressive player. Fast or slow, RKY is a menace to be against.
Yeah.
They have a good blitz score too, over 1 million.
Oh my god, and of course, second best in Canada, of course, being, oh, what's his name's country? God, I kind of forgot. And that's my dog. Oh my god.
Tetrio commentator dog. Love to see it. Love to see it.
It's my favorite classic Tetris player dog playing Tetris, dude.
True, true. Just got to see the dog rolling.
But but either way, RKY versus Poison Drought. How do you think this is gonna go? I definitely see RKY being a very faster blitz-oriented player, but compared to Poison Drought, how do you think he's gonna play?
I mean, RKY is definitely fast, but can definitely slow down and play defensively if they need to. It's gonna be hard for Poison Drought to take this.
Indeed, because with RKY, you tend to have a lot of garbage being sent, and of course, the aggression from RKY is going to be it's gonna force you to take your time. Compared to what we've seen to the other matches, I think this is gonna be full on defense and quite possibly the most scary blitz player that we've seen in this tournament. Because look at those stats, 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for sure.
How do you think about the best in Canada and top 10 in America? That is something to say.
Who is the best in America or in Canada?
Best in Canada? I think I remember it being.
I don't remember their name exactly.
I can double check really quick while we get into warm up, and that would be Fortism actually.
Oh, Fortism is Canadian. I had no idea.
You never knew that?
No, I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense. The Poison Drought finding the all clear, but RKY is just gonna downstack. Some nice cheese. Nothing too fancy, just double Tetris. Getting down on the board. And Poison Drought's gonna have to downstack here too. But RKY is playing kind of slow, sub 3 PPS.
Yeah, just looking at RKY's downstack. Oh my
26! From
That's
RKY.
But Poison Drought managing to find a T-spin and just downstacking on top of it. It looks like both of these players aren't meant to be dead, but the 14 spike from RKY is going to add a bit of pressure. But Poison Drought has plenty of cheese to work with. But at the same time, all of this cheese can be very difficult to deal with unless you have the pieces to downstack and just do a bit of damage. But RKY is just playing pretty comfortably for this warm-up round, finding the fractal. But, oh, what is this setup right here? No,
nice
what?
Spike from RKY. Poison Drought is going to use it to capitalize. Nice 13. But RKY is able to survive. Has the piece but misdrops the O. Quick J-Tuck. But he doesn't have enough time to get through. And that's going to be the warm-up for Poison Drought.
That is absolutely unfortunate for RKY. Gonna have to deal with some pretty bad misdrops. Like, we've seen a lot of these, and especially with these skill conditions, just seeing one mistake that you could just completely take advantage of and just go faster. The speed up can be there if you just take it, but then it looks like we're gonna get into Poison Drought versus RKY, and this is still winners, right?
I believe so. I imagine it is winners.
Yes, it is.
I think
as a
winner
matter
of this
fact.
will go against Promo. I'm
Oh.
fairly certain. Poison Drought, nice RNG C-spin, I believe. Nice well below it as well. But RKY has some crazy pressure, and Poison Drought is not able to find the parity he needed to get down there.
Very unfortunate for Poison. RKY managing to add just plenty of T-spins on top of it, especially with TKI. And of course, defaulting to mech? Are you doing mech in a tourney?
Is that mech? I
Yeah,
have
that
no
was in
idea.
fact- That was in fact mech what I just saw. That was the pattern, and I see it right there.
He's just
But
gonna get punished.
that is a very interesting continuation by RKY after TKI. And that
RKY, nice TKI. Sends nice 3 lines, actually. That's really good from the TKI to send the 3 lines, because he can find the pressure to continue and get Poison Drought out. 3-0 right now.
Too. Seeing
So
Poison
far,
Drought.
RKY is just running away with this set.
Seeing Poison Drought starting to stop. Is that Mr. T-spins?
Oh, nice opener from Poison Drought. But RKY has a nice... This is a good board for Poison Drought, actually. If he can find a way to capitalize hard on this, and RKY misdropped that T-piece.
Poison Drought getting away with Mr. T-spins opener. And I think I know that one, just judging by the setup alone. Poison Drought got really lucky with that.
We
And of
love
course,
to see it. We love to see it.
And just-
Extremely stylish TKI from Poison Drought, sending a quick chain
the
of pressure.
hell?
And RKY is unable to survive it.
Oh my god, RKY is just starting to get jump scared by Poison Drought's sudden burst damage. Now it's starting to cancel a lot with the TKIs, and now this is going to be a game of canceling unless someone builds differently, and
Poison Drought wants to tank here. Oh, he wants to cancel one. Never mind. Tank the next. And then build down into this well. This is some good pressure if he can get the pieces to work with it. It looks like he's going to go for... Misses a count of 4. He has to break back-to-back to go for that pressure. And he doesn't have the right pieces to take that T-spin.
oh my god, Poison Drought!
Poison Drought just couldn't find the parity. And it's going to cost him there against RKY.
Poison Drought is just also trying to try to survive just a bit longer. Of course, with the amount of damage that they have sent in the other rounds, RKY has been suffering a lot with these with all these misdrops, but it definitely looks like they've recovered just okay. All the while, Poison Drought power stacking for that STSD. Pretty good delay from RKY. But that 15 spec from, oh my god, but not a 15, but a 17 from Poison Drought.
Poison
RKY
Drought
is just
had to break back-to-back, though. And RKY is just continuing to stack here. Nice efficiency. And Poison Drought misdrops the eyepiece. Fractal from RKY, 17!
And
Poison
just
Drought is
continues
not
off of
able
it.
to survive.
RKY being able to just get so much faster, 5-2, all the while Poison Drought is just gonna have to wait. I can't stick spin? Not sure if that's ideal, but
RKY
Poison
is-
Drought, man.
Huge opener pressure from RKY, but Poison Drought looks to be in a relatively comfortable situation. He doesn't want to oversend here, doesn't want to give RKY unnecessary garbage. That could cost him another round. Nice cancels from Poison Drought here. Some nice efficient down stacking. Nice timing as well.
RKY is just gonna have to clear what seems to be a very hole-centric board. Doesn't go for another T-spin. In fact, going for a down stack. Oh god, what are those misdrops, RKY?
RKY has to get down here. Nice skim. Excellent
this is so
skim from
scary.
RKY. He's gonna be able to survive. RKY's all the way down on his board now. Has some nice clean garbage to work with from Poison Drought. But Poison Drought's gonna send another spike. Poison Drought wants to go on the offensive, but RKY isn't letting him. Continues building. Poison Drought is at the bottom, and RKY has to go down too. Players are kind of in a neutral state. No one can really get the efficient back-to-back that they want to go for in this state right now.
And when you look at RKY going for just plenty of T-spins, Poison Drought has to really fix what seems to be a pretty bad 9-0 stack. Gonna need to down stack a bit with the mini afterwards. Default to the 8-1 and back to 7-2. This is a pretty good transitions for Poison Drought into the T-spin too. Now both of these players... The C-spin vision from RKY! That's gonna be so much damage for him in the 27 spike!
27? That was crazy!
The C-spin setup from RKY and the power stack afterwards in order to get the amount of damage that they wanted. RKY clearly in a 6-point lead while Poison Drought needs to keep up the momentum or at least try to get back on their footing. Pretty good T-spin vision from them, but oh my god, the J had the funnel in the
Poison
garbage
Drought
well.
wanted to send the cheese to RKY, but RKY didn't care. Just sending the spike immediately, and Poison Drought loses the round there. RKY going for... Is this stick spin? This is stick spin. And Poison Drought kind of has to skim some more. RKY looking for an efficient board, I think. It looks like he's going to have to downstack here, actually. Unable to find that back-to-back chain.
Oh, but that STSD setup by Poison Drought gonna be a bit of damage, but not enough to kill RKY, as that downstack is gonna let them live for just a bit longer, while Poison Drought gonna get started with the back-to-back. The Dono gonna have to wait for eyepiece, but chooses to waste it in favor of another one. The 14 spike gonna just... the 14 spike gonna go into favor, all the while RKY gonna play just a bit flat, but the 20 spike for Poison Drought gonna add so much damage to RKY, but of course RKY sends it back with a 17. Poison Drought with a downstack to 23. That's gonna be a lot of threatening damage and a lot of cheese to RKY. All that RKY needs to do is to find the quad well, while Poison Drought manages to downstack just a bit longer, while the 16 spike from RKY gonna be a bit threatening for him. But that's gonna be it. The
RKY's taking so many clean downstacks here that are just resulting in him getting this advantage state over Poison Drought, as Poison Drought continues trying to go for the back-to-back. RKY calm and collected, taking these rounds, going for the stick spin again. Poison Drought finds a quick 21, but RKY counters, goes for insane timing from RKY there.
271 APM by RKY. We've seen a lot of these plays in this tourney, not just from RKY and Promo, but a lot of these players. But Poison Drought just trying to make a comeback here. Couldn't exactly count the forward there with that triple, unfortunately. Pretty good 11 spike for Poison Drought, while RKY has a pretty jaggedy looking board that the peasantries are starting to build up. A pretty good, oh my god, the look ahead dono from RKY. That's gonna be a bit of damage sent by Poison Drought. This might be match point if RKY can kill fast right now. But of course, with a bit of a delay, it's gonna last a bit longer than we thought. But RKY's down second, gonna send a just gonna send a 10 spike. While Poison Drought is just gonna down
here. Poison Drought has a lot of cheese on his board here. He needs to downstack. RKY can take advantage of this, can find the stride. RKY wanted this position the entire round, and he found it. 10-2 into Poison Drought, and he's gonna take that round.
Poison Drought is just struggling underneath all what seems to be pressure, and especially just the pressure of not wanting to go into losers. Oh my god, Poison Drought with a very lucky garbage well. While RKY is going to continue on with a 7 back-to-back. Has to break it with a single, unfortunately. Not exactly ideal for RKY. But now, oh my god, Poison Drought!
The timing from RKY there. On the spike. I think he noticed the misdrop from Poison Drought there, and he just sent it.
Just regardless of the board, that was unfortunate for Poison Drought. Going into losers. Wow,
RKY is going to advance, I believe, to fight Promo in our next winners match. But Batches versus Muke is our next match here in the losers bracket. Is that correct?
Also, yes, in fact, also another very common Stratosphere contender, especially with UK. Now, when you mention UK's inconsistencies from the first match that we've had, how do you think that's going to compare to Batches?
As far as Batches' play, when I'm against them, I'm generally trying to stride. So I'm not exactly familiar with their playstyle, but I think they do stick spin or STPC.
Definitely
And
either
with
or.
with Mute's inconsistencies, Vatches could take a couple rounds with that.
You know what? I can definitely see Muke taking against Batches, but at the same time, I've seen Batches play very APM focused, while Muke is just focused on pure speed. I think Batches is just gonna have a hard time trying to compare, because keep in mind, Batches is 2.8, Muke is 3.2, so it's pretty big regardless of how big or small it is.
I think this match could definitely go either way. They're pretty similar in ranks as well. Batches as 75 global, Mute with the 66. But Mute does lose to slower players a lot, so Batches could take this.
I think all that matters is that Batches can really take macro to the absolute efficient because of the slower speed, because I've seen slower players do so much damage against faster striders, so of course that would mean that Batches needs to play very carefully.
What is this setup from Batches? I'm not familiar with it, actually.
I don't think that was intentional, but it is an interesting
I think it worked out.
continuation.
Nice T-spin.
What is that switchback?
Nice T-spin from Batches there. That was actually super good. It worked out perfectly for the Tetris.
Oh my god, Batches with the switchback and the quad combo.
That
What?
was crazy.
Alright, it definitely seems like Batches can really play, I'd say, to a strength, but that is a really interesting continuation.
Yeah.
Not SDPC into switchback. Wow.
Batches could definitely take this if he keeps playing like that.
Right. UK versus H-Rank, and I believe this is losers now. So, we have seen all these players in top 8 playing winners. UK going for Sailboat.
He misdrops immediately. Sailboat does suffer from Hachi syndrome, but it looks like Mute might be able to survive here.
Except for those misdrops.
He took the wrong down stack, I'm not gonna lie, and he's gonna pay for that. Into Batches.
This when you thought one chance was wasted, the second from UK. Gonna have to try again with
Mute
the
with the
Sailboat
Sailboat again! And he finds it. Batches is gonna have to survive this stride. I think that Z was a misdrop, actually, because it looks, this is going to be hard to downstack. I don't think Batches is going to be able to, and Mute is going to take it, striding out Batches to tie it up.
The Q was very unlucky for Batches. The bag just didn't seem to work, while Muke going for TKI instead of Sailboat clearly didn't have the setup for it, while Batches is going to have to downstack just a bit longer, but the spike from UK gonna find the STST.
Misdropped. We're witnessing the inconsistencies live once again. Mute with the misdrops, and he's gonna have to downstack a lot here. Batches is gonna try to. Actually, no. Batches has to downstack here as well, because the parity is not on his side. And Mute is gonna try to do something. I think he's just gonna keep downstacking here.
Oh,
that was a cool find from Batches, but he has to skim either way. Mute has an efficient board here, decent spike, but Batches nice combo.
Ooh, look at the 15 spike, but UK manages to send it back. But the floaty is pretty big for Batches. The 14 spike sent to UK, and the misdrop from UK too. That's gonna be salt to the wound.
Batches just found what he needed, the back-to-back 6 to take out Mute, because Mute kept misdropping with these inconsistencies. It seems like he's nervous. Is Mute gonna go for the Sailboat? He chooses not to. Going for the Mute special, actually. Going for Mute special, his own opener, stolen from another player.
But the dono from UK, but it seems like Batches is gonna have to survive on the combo. Oh my god,
Batches is gonna downstack here.
A very good find from Batches, and manages to get a pretty lucky garbage well at that. What is this setup by? What the hell? Batches into the fractal?
Into the imposter, and it works out perfectly. STSD follow-up. It's too greedy. Mute just has to send anything.
You can't. You can't.
You can't in the chat from Lifeline. And Mute is gonna take the rounds.
my god, Batches. What were you
Mute going
cooking?
for Mute special again? It's just a fractal. I don't know why it has a name.
I just
And
don't know how to...
Batches has a nice board here. Huge efficiency could come out from Batches, and Mute isn't able to survive it. There's no downstack. And Batches finds it, taking the lead into Mute.
God, Batches is managing to take a lot of Muke's mistakes and misdrops and just speeding it up, just trying to carry on with the back-to-back, and of course abusing stick spin, like you said, and what you have observed, it definitely looks like, and Muke, all those nerves are starting to piling it up like a garbage truck filling up with plenty of trash bags, just not good. Pretty smelly. I would hate it, but it definitely looks like, oh my god, Batches is going for STPC.
Mute misdropping the
STPC
sailboat follow-up. But Batches doesn't have anything too major to punish. Mute, what are you doing? What is that setup? It's so greedy, but he's still able to get down because Batches had nothing set up to punish. This is a nice board state for Mute to capitalize off of, but Batches is good too. Both players, Mute misdropping.
The 180 misdrop from Muke! No,
Batches
no!
gonna take another round.
Look at the difference, 5 and 2 compared to 2 to 2. When you're 3 points ahead, you have a clear and destined idea on how to win this, but of course Batches not finding the TKI PC solve, gonna have to take a 9-0 well.
Mute ST stacking. Just going for the solid play. He loves this stack. He knows how to follow up on it, and he's able to take out Batches with ST.
Batches becoming Icarus, going straight into the sun, building up to a top out. He clearly had the line there, but was just already too late. Going for
ECO from Mute. Nice eye spin from Batches. That's gonna clean up the board nicely. Still has to do a little bit of digging here. Nice. But Mute has a weird T-spin, but it follows up perfectly into a combo Tetris.
But Batches manages to survive it, but that J-Mess drop is going to be very, very detrimental, while Muke is just going to play very clean as he wants, but the rapid spinning going to have to transition to an STSD. Now Batches needs to clean themselves back up. That T-spin was so greedy from Batches.
Batches is definitely losing rounds to greed here, 2 so far. And Muke's just going to go for TKI. I think Batches wanted the MKO here. Nice follow-up from Mute. Very solid. Going for the fractal. Back-to-back 4 so far. And Muke's gonna misdrop here, as we know.
As we have seen in this tournament.
Collected. Nice spike, though. Batches has to downstack here.
Very good mini to continue the back-to-back. Now Muke is in complete trouble. Gonna need to downstack a bit longer, but that was just too much damage. Even without back-to-back, just... It's already 2 and
perfect clear end to kill Mute. That was such a greedy T-spin to take from Mute at the top of the board. He was punished for it by a perfect clear end as well. Mute going for the Mute special again. Once again, it's just a fractal, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too special, but he is comfortable with it, and he knows how to follow up on this.
Oh my god,
nice
survival from Batches.
Batches, nice spike, though. Able to return. Both players doing a little bit of digging, but Mute has the advantage, I think. Setting up an SCSD, wants to power stack a little, tanking some of Batches' garbage.
But
and Batches has to get down here. Batches able to survive. Nice speed to stay in the game. And Mute is going to go for another greedy T-spin. I think he can get down here.
And of course, finding the fractal to end it, Muke is just going to continue going while Batches is just trying to at least kill Muke the best he could, while Muke is just getting away with all these TST setups. The switchback is gonna commence the 10 spike from Muke, while Batches gonna have to downstack with a bit of a six stack. All of this clean, all in favor of him, but all that Batches needs to do is to send as much garbage. But Muke with these misdrops, this is not looking good for him. But he manages to survive just a bit longer, all All the while, Batches, all he needs to do is just find a TST. Gonna find it again. Gonna set up another STST. This is so greedy for Batches. While Muke gonna have to fix a bit of a whole-centric board. The hand spike not gonna kill Muke. The survival from him. That's what we've seen so far, folks. And just judging by, oh my god, judging by Batches' speed, it looked like he was gonna build a TST tower, but chooses not to. But Muke has a TST board to work with. Gonna have to. Oh no! What is that? What is that?
Batches is so clean right now.
Oh,
Mute, excellent down stack though. He's able to live.
He's gonna continue going, but Batches is gonna still survive anyways. We're gonna get into the 2-minute round. If this keeps going on, we might have margin time.
What are these T-spins from Mute? He's just going for the greed, and he's gonna have to down stack out of it. And Batches is gonna take advantage, but Mute's able to survive. Mute has to fight.
No way!
He misdrops the TPs, and Mute's gonna get taken out by Batches. Batches is gonna take another round, 7-4 against Mute, who is just clinging on for dear life in this matchup. It seems like Mute, the way it's going, he's just gonna. Unfortunate opener from Mute. Batches is gonna take another round. Mute has to win 4 to tie this up. Batches needs 3 to win it. Mute was trying to go for Sailboat, but he botches it. Batches is just gonna go for the PCs, but Mute is gonna deny the third with a nice fight. Mute with the misdrops though, and he's gonna go down again, dude.
How
Batches
is
9-4.
Muke losing to Batches in such dramatic fashion? 9-4. That score doesn't look good for Muke. And just looking at Muke, he's just trying to send them as much as he could, especially with that mech. But is that really much in favor of him? Just look at these misdrops. These are not healthy for him. While Batches is get to stride at 2.8. While it's not fast, it's efficient. Now match point for Batches. We might be able to see an upset against Muke.
Batches is just calm and collected here. Muke definitely playing for the speed, as you mentioned before the game started. Batches is just taking advantage of this garbage that Mute is sending, because often Mute has to downstack after he sends a lot of clean garbage, so which Batches can immediately follow up on. As I say that, efficient play from Mute goes for the SCSD. He can follow up into the Tetris 18, but Batches doesn't go down. Mute continuing to try to bring this game back.
The Trinity from, oh my god, from Batches, but the
Batches
misdrop was
went
already
for
getting too weak greedy. Oh my god.
Mute more misdrops.
Oh, that was so
Mute
greedy.
could go down here, and Mute is gonna lose 10-4 to Batches. He's not happy about that at all.
Oh my god, now Muke is out of the tournament in top 8. I think taking, oh my god, taking top 8. I think I need to get a drink. That took forever. Whew.
Yeah, I need some water myself. To be honest, that was certainly a match. Hummingbird. Looks like next is gonna be UI Galaxy versus, I believe, Lifeline. It should be an interesting set. UI Galaxy, significant speed advantage here. The 3.5 average in the Tetra lead. Lifeline with a little 2.7. However, Lifeline is the higher rank over UI Galaxy and does have the opener, does have the extreme PC knowledge. Lifeline could definitely take this despite the speed gap. This water is definitely needed right now. And here we get into the warm-up. Lifeline versus UI Galaxy for Stratosphere 48. Early O, I believe both players are probably... UI Galaxy so fast with the SDPC. Lifeline doesn't go for it either. Finds a nice downstack, but UI Galaxy has a clean board 16. Lifeline has to play on the defensive. He could follow up with a 16 of his own. And Lifeline just playing efficient, using the garbage that was sent. Misdrop on the eyepiece. But UI Galaxy misdrop twice, and Lifeline's gonna be able to take the warm-up here.
Whew. Okay.
Welcome back, welcome back.
I had to pee, I had to get a drink, I need a moment after that match.
Yeah.
But it definitely looks like we are going to get started. UI Galaxy versus Lifeline, like you said. Lifeline being a higher ranked player in terms of TR, like 100 difference. Wow. That's how big that number is. But of course, similar to stats, UI Galaxy being faster, Lifeline looking just a tiny bit better in terms of APM. But let's see where this goes. Efficiency versus speed. Let's see how this is gonna end up. UI Galaxy not being able to find a solve. Onto the DPC. All the while, Lifeline is just going so fast, but UI Galaxy, the TP is just not continuing and not letting them survive, unfortunately.
No early O here. I'm curious to see what the players go for instead. Lifeline with the MKO. I'm not sure what UI Galaxy did, but he did misdrop after. Lifeline with a nice DT. It's going to lead into another T-spin double. UI Galaxy with the misdrops. Nice solve for the down stack. Good combo. And he's able to hang on because of it. Lifeline has to do some skimming of their own. Nice clean pressure from Lifeline. Misses the count to 4, but it doesn't matter because RNG is saying, yes, I want you to win this game.
Oh my god, very good SRS tuck from Lifeline. The 16 spike is going to end the second round. It definitely
in the
looks
tank there too.
God, but Lifeline seems to be pretty favorable in this matchup right now. Just the amount of speed and consistency that we've seen. But the STPC compared to 6-spin, that's going to be very greedy for Lifeline. Going to have to waste a T, but manages to get another one in favor of Bag RNG. And now we're already into mid-game. Just when you thought this game was going to be over, think again. We are already getting started in losers top 8. And of course, UI Galaxy finding the T-spins, fixing dependencies, Lifeline playing as flat as he possibly could. Both of these players are just trying to play at their best, but at the same time, looking at Lifeline, oh, very good down stack from Lifeline. It definitely seems like this is going to be either or for both of these players, but UI Galaxy starting to struggle with so many dependencies, so many like holes to fill in. This is an absolute struggle for him.
It seemed like UI Galaxy was unable to find a down stack there, but he does find the PC, but it's an immediate misdrop after in Lifeline with the 21! And Lifeline continues to pressure, and UI Galaxy's not going to be able to get down from that, and Lifeline's going to take another round, a 4-0 deficit here.
God, Lifeline gonna continue going with the MKO. I think that was the specialty that we have seen in his previous matches. All the while, UI Galaxy looking to find the downstack to transition into a garbage 9-0. Lifeline finding the TST, but all that, oh my god, but just couldn't exactly get it in favor of survivability. But I think that might be almost too late, but exactly not. It looks like, oh my god,
Lifeline was able to hang on. The UI Galaxy has an extremely clean board state and result of it, but he misdrops, and Lifeline's now in the advantage, trying to get the kill, but UI Galaxy's trying to burst for the downstack, but he can't get it, and Lifeline's gonna take another round. 5-0, increasing the lead. UI Galaxy has to take 5 to tie it up now, and he's gonna misdrop the STPC.
Oh,
Lifeline.
No, UI Galaxy! UI Galaxy! Oh my god!
He's not gonna die to that spike though. He's gotta try to get down though, and it's not enough.
The pressure is too much. Lifeline is gonna go 6-0. We might be able to see a sweep from him if he keeps up the pressure, the momentum, the stick spin that we've seen at 5 PPS. God, and he's still going to talk. Don't tell me that was a PC. What?
Lifeline showcasing the DPC action, the Blitz gameplay. And UI Galaxy is just misdropping so much. Lifeline's able to take advantage of it. UI Galaxy finds what could have been a PC had there been no garbage.
Oh
but
my God,
Lifeline is just
Lifeline.
playing it careful, not getting too risky on the board. Nice floating setup. Looks like Lifeline wants to go for a little bit of a power stack. Quick 14 from Lifeline, not going for another T-spin for the
Yeah, choosing
back-to-back,
not to-
instead a skim. UI Galaxy with the 12, and Lifeline has to downstack here, has to find a solution. UI Galaxy misdrops again, dude, and
So
Lifeline is
many of
clean with a
them.
9-0. Lifeline's gonna try to stride here, get UI Galaxy out, maybe. Has the T-spins, UI Galaxy can't get down, continuing to hang on though, and he misdrops the eyepiece! And Lifeline's gonna take another round off of it.
Oh my God, 8 points to 0 to zip to none. The shape of an egg. UI Galaxy needs to get rid of it, and the very quick SDPC is gonna work well in their favor, but Lifeline's gonna live just a bit longer, all thanks to UI Galaxy's infamous misdropping. But it definitely seems like it's not gonna matter unless Lifeline can survive with just an eyepiece and another one. How do you live these? How did you live that?
UI Galaxy's misdrops are just happening at the worst times, it seems. As soon as there's potentially a kill on Lifeline, and Lifeline capitalizes perfectly, not let it... As I say that, Lifeline with the misdrops this time, and UI Galaxy has the clean board. Gonna go for the stride, but there is a height deficit, and he has to fix it. He gets the kill on Lifeline, though.
Sweep.
No sweep into Lifeline.
Sweep.
UI Galaxy could potentially bring this back if he stops misdropping, because that seems to be the deciding factor in these games. Both players with the PC. Lifeline's going for another, doesn't find it. UI Galaxy with the clean back-to-back with the T-spins. He's gonna keep finding those T-spins, has to settle for a single, breaks the back-to-back. I imagine he tries to get down after this. Oh, and he's not going to be able to. Lifeline playing low to the board.
Yeah,
and taking out UI Galaxy.
That's not looking good for UI Galaxy. These unfortunate mistakes, even the tiniest ones, are always game-ending, but UI Galaxy seems to be, oh my God, couldn't exactly get the DPC off, while Lifeline is just abusing the power of just insane APM spam. But, of course, UI Galaxy surviving just a bit longer, while Lifeline also manages to survive just as much as him, but UI Galaxy needs to downstack just as fast as he could at 3.7 PPS. If he keeps up the momentum, he might be able to misdrop, but he doesn't want that. He clearly doesn't want that. Based on all of these games, he doesn't want the misdrop, not even once.
See, UI Galaxy wants the season. Can he set it up? He has it, and Lifeline's gonna have to get down. It doesn't seem like he has the downstack, and UI Galaxy's gonna take another round into Lifeline with that last spike. 2-10. Can he make this comeback?
If UI Galaxy... definitely not looking like a reverse sweep is gonna happen. Because judging by the stack, the nerves are piling onto UI Galaxy.
He has the downstack, though.
But clearly survives it by the looks of it. Lifeline looking pretty nervous, like right here. Both these players pretty nervous, in fact, especially with those... What is that vision from Lifeline? The TST that he manages to pump out. Now UI Galaxy is just power stacking his way through, getting into 10 spike. While Lifeline gonna have to dig for a J. Gonna need to find the count to 4 with the garbage. Now all he needs to do is to dig for some pretty big numbers right here. The 7 not really being much, but UI Galaxy is playing very risky. Finds the eyepiece. This is not looking safe for UI Galaxy. All that needs to do is just downstack. All the while Lifeline clearly fishing for some T-spins right here. Gonna have to skim a bit to break back-to-back. While UI Galaxy managing to build up and power stack with that 7-2. Lifeline misdropping so many J's, so many O's, so many anything. Just trying to make his stack worth it, while UI Galaxy is just getting away with plenty of T-spins. But the O misdrop, this is not good for UI Galaxy. Gonna need to skim just a bit longer in order to downstack just what he wants, and at the same time trying to... Oh no, but the team is dropped. This is also not good. Now Lifeline's able to capitalize off it. I think that might be it for UI Galaxy, unless he starts downstacking pretty fast. That's a pretty fast downstack. All the while UI Galaxy is just gonna oh my God, funneling the well with the O, but managing to fix it up just as much. Trying to deny with the T-spin, while Lifeline gonna build a TSS donation. Gonna find the 7-2. Oh my God, gonna wait for the macro. Gonna have to just gonna wait to cancels it out completely. Finding another T-spin, the 14th spike from UI Galaxy, now they're in a very safe spot. While Lifeline gonna donate a TSS, oh my god, but the downside combo with the 16 from, oh my god, but UI Galaxy's gonna struggle a bit, and that's gonna be it!
It seemed like UI Galaxy definitely wanted to play a little safer leading into that defeat. But then he just took the T-spin and Lifeline had the perfect spike to take him out there in that moment.
Oh my god, that is so unfortunate for UI Galaxy. All these nerves really piled upon one by one into the worst outcome out of Stratosphere 48 from losers top 8. And then we're going to move on to our
Batches
next
versus
match.
Jack.
Oh my god, this matchup.
How do you think this is going to play out? What are your thoughts?
Jack does a lot more damage, it's just completely faster, but what we've seen before and what you said earlier, when it comes to slower players, they're careful about taking their time and just being able to do as much damage as they want to be, while Batches being a far more consistent player, even though they really utilize SDPC and variations of it to a certain degree, I feel like Jack, as an MKO spammer, can really make some very unique continuations off of it and manages to hold on just to the best of their abilities. I feel like Batches is slower and consistent, while Jack is just faster and probably better off as an all-rounder for the most part.
I definitely agree with you. I think it's going to be extremely hard for Batches to win this one. If Jack just has some offensive faults, maybe gets a little too greedy, misdrops a little, Batches could take those opportunities to get some rounds off of Jack. Batches does have the SDPC, I believe you said, and I think I've seen it as well in these matches. So maybe he could take some matches with that too.
Indeed.
Could be interesting. Could be interesting.
Either way, it definitely looks like both these players are waiting for a warm-up because Batches needs to BRB. So we don't really have time to think about how this is going to turn out because, like you said, either Batches gets really too greedy or misdrops or makes one simple mistake. Jack can really just go faster and just like take all that damage to heart and just put it onto Batches full stop because just look at him. Do you think he really wants to give Batches just another second of survival just from one mistake alone?
I think Jack is just going to try to suffocate Batches in this matchup.
Indeed. And it looks like it's a perfect time to say that Batches is finally back and we might get started with warm-up.
During this warm-up, though, I am going to grab some water again. I will,
please do.
I try to do that.
Always remember to stay hydrated. Because, oh my god, a lot of matches can really take some pretty mad endurance. And I have a lot of that at heart. So seeing Batches and Jack play pretty fast is going to be a lot to take in for me as a caster. So let's see how this goes.
Got the water. We're ready. We're ready.
All right. So it looks like Batches and Jack are going to get started with their warm-up. This definitely looks like a TKI bag. Just no early O and everything. So both Batches and Jack are going to have to deal with what they're given. Batches?
It looks... Batches is...
What is this double T-spin setup?
I'm not exactly sure what Batches is going for there. Jack is just going for some simple T-spin stacking. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. There's so many of them. Batches is just styling in the warm-up. Nice C-spin.
Indeed, but manages to make their board just a bit flat. The IP's going to have to stick out just a bit, but Jack with the 7 back-to-back combo, the 9, the 10 with the mech. Batches is starting to struggle a bit with the amount of damage that Jack is pumping out. The 12 back-to-back from Jack in the warm-up. This is going to be a bit hard for Batches, but I'm sure he can make it.
Batches had the nice 180 T-spin triple there, but he immediately misdropped after. And Jack kind of just took it from there.
All right. Oh, according to Hugh, apparently the opener that Batch has put off was Palm Tree.
Palm
I-
tree, okay.
All of you goofy players with your goofy openers, but we're gonna get started. Losers top 4.
I have no idea. I don't know how brackets work.
Oh my
Jack
God.
immediately with the misdrops. Batches is going for Palm Tree again. Seems like he really likes this opener, continuing to go for it against Jack here. Jack just power stacking. Nice
Yeah,
fractal
'cause
into the
look at that
Tetris.
damage.
24. Batches
the
misdrops too. He's
misdrops.
not going to be able to get down. Jack is just going to keep pressuring, and Batches is going to go down. 1-0 for Jack.
Everyone in the chat, type Palm Tree for Batches. Give a tree to Batches. Planet in favor of him, but Jack is just gonna have the power stack, the counter Palm Tree. Oh, what is the? Oh,
Batches wanted to keep going for it, but it seemed like he misdropped there.
make sure to spam Palm Tree to save Batches from the unfortunate misdrops and timings. But now, of course, he's gonna resort to stick spin, the
Ooh,
comfort zone.
Jack gets a nice PC there. I
Oh,
thought he was
that's
going to go for an
pretty good
STS.
spike.
Holy!
Ooh.
Batches with the nice pressure there when he needed it. He's able to take out Jack. Will Batches go for the Palm Tree again? Opting not to standard TKI. Playing kind of safe. He wants to rely on this garbage that Jack is sending, but intelligent send.
God,
But Jack,
Jack-
did he misdrop?
I don't know. I think
What
he got
happened
too
there?
greedy. He got too greedy with the fractal, just wanting to kill
Batches-
Batches ASAP.
Batches is going to take another round off of that. Both players TKI once again, you know, love to see it. Jack goes for the fractal. He seems to really like building these fractals. LST stacking, but he does misdrop. And Batches has relatively clean board, but he does have an 09. But Jack misdropping even more, and Batches might be able to kill here. Because it seems like Jack is not going to be able to get down, and Batches is going to take another
no,
round off
Jack.
of these misdrops.
Jack is seemingly playing like a glass cannon right now. Either he hits hard or he gets hit harder because Batches is clearly seeing all these troll moves. And Batches, what is this waiting game? Oh, that's
It's-
a pretty lucky garbage well for Batches, though. Oh my god, look at how clean that looks. Oh my god,
Nice
Batches
from Batches.
couldn't count the 4, unfortunately, but still manages to maintain the consistency and the flow of the board, while Jack is just resorting to finding a very interesting T-spin setup. Gonna have to skim a bit. Dono for the quad. Pretty good count to 4 from Jack. All the while, Batches is not gonna do too much damage as he's just back down on the ground. Gonna have to start from square one.
Though Batches wants to avoid oversending to Jack. He doesn't want to give him too much clean garbage to work with because that could lead to a top out for Batches.
A complete
And-
disaster indeed, but definitely looks like Batches and Jack are playing relatively neutral. Nothing to really say for now, but Jack with a bit of cheese, not clean, far from
Batches
clean.
just wants to keep cheesing Jack here. So he can just try to take the round with efficient gameplay. And Jack wants to find that comfortable LST stack that we've seen so much from him.
Oh, but the 14 spike down stack from Batches gonna also go back to square one. But the LST stacking from Batches is starting to really work well. Gonna have to use the O overhang, unfortunately. And of course, having to waste the I a bit. But the good survival from Batches gonna have to cancel a lot of Jack's downstack garbage. This is pretty beneficial for Batches, but the 9-0 just gonna have to wait a bit as that eye sticks out and just fixes it immediately. Of course, Batches wanted to play just a bit flat, but all the while Jack is just going for simple back-to-back, clearly at 7 currently. Hey!
Batches has a really nice board here in terms of pressure, actually. It does look like he's gonna have to get out of it, though. A quick 14, good amount of cheese for Batches. Gonna find the T-spin triple double. And then the actual triple follow-up after. Jack has to get down here. Just Batches wants to keep piling on the pressure, except he's unable to. And now Jack has the advantage, and he's gonna try to run away with it here, but he misdrops the J piece, and this seems to be a common occurrence. Batches with another T-spin triple. He wants to find the pressure. He wants to top out Jack, and he's gonna be able to do it. 4-2 for Batches.
the TST overhang is already enough pressure to send the Jack into a pretty bad top-out situation. And we are already into round 7. Batches waiting to see what kind of garbage he gets sent to him. And, of course, the very lucky garbage well, but not exactly continuing the back-to-back with the height difference, while Jack is just striding at 3.5
Both
with the
players
5-4.
waiting. Jack notices Batches hesitate and he just goes for the spike. But Batches wanted that. He knew he could survive, and now he's just gonna downstack, try to get the game back to neutral. He does not want anything about
And
this
the
volatility,
mid-game
but the
PC.
perfect clear from Batches. And he's gonna try to back-to-back. Goes for the
No
triple
way.
action. This is gonna be so
No
clean from
way.
Batches.
No
Huge
way,
pressure coming out,
Batches.
25 from Batches, and he's gonna
goes back to
continue piling
clean.
it on into Jack.
Jack
For the
nearly
round.
surviving. That was
Holy.
The efficiency
That
and
was-
the damage.
That was insane from Batches there. That's exactly what he needed.
That was such a lucky find with the TST at the end. Batches is clearly being absolutely scary when he needs to be. But Jack is just starting to kick back the momentum with a bit of downstacking. But let's see how Batches compares in this current round compared to what he had the previous times. And it definitely looks like Jack is playing to the best of his abilities, counting to 4. It's simple Tetrio. But, oh my god, but Batches, yeah, that footing is going to be put onto the
Needed
pedal,
down
Jack.
there, but he just wasn't able to.
Jack is getting back into the mood of things, going 3-5 instead of 2-5. At least it didn't went to 2-6. Of course, both of these players going for PCO. And the 2 line, both of these players have been finding it too. Don't tell me they're going to find another one. Oh
Jack
my-
is going to find the third one because of the speed advantage. Batches was never able to find it, but the crazy pressure coming out from Batches as a result of the PCs, and he's not going to let Jack get down, but Jack
And
is
the
able to time it.
STSD.
Jack knows how to play the macro in this situation, and he's going to be able to survive the stride from Batches. And Jack
looking
is...
at Batches,
Batches looking over to see what kind of situation Jack is in, and he's going to continue looking for the stride. Jack needs to get down. This 9-0 isn't comfortable for him, but he just keeps down stacking, and Batches can't find the kill into Jack.
Batches with the 15 spike and the ice spin to create a 27. This is absolutely absurd. The mechanics for Batches.
As I say that, a quick 27 from Batches, and he gets another round.
The spike potential from Batches is absolutely absurd. Jack gonna have to rely on SDPC not finding the solve, unfortunately. Gonna have to resort to being sent tons of cheese, while Batches playing it low and slow compared to Jack, but Jack is just sending him plenty of clean to work with the misdrop T-spin from, oh my god, from Batches, this is not good. But that is insane T-spin vision from Batches anyways, because even with the TST afterwards, it just seems like he just doesn't care. He just finds all these solutions anyways. And looking at Jack, he's just completely cheesed up, and that's just tons of downstack damage in favor of him. All he needs to do is just, oh my god, power stack. But both of these players had the same idea.
It seems like Jack has the better board here. He needs to capitalize on this advantage fast. He still has much more pressure than Batches right now. Batches looking to take advantage of the clean garbage he sees. Jack's gonna have to get down, actually. I think he misdropped. Neither player really has a lot of pressure right now, trying to get back into the neutral with the least amount of volatility. Jack looking for a downstack here. He needs to get down. He wants that comfortable back-to-back sequence to try and take out Batches. It looks like both players are still just volleying back and forth in the neutral.
Batches is just not really sending too much, wanting to count the 4 here, but Jack is just trying to power stack to send tons of threatening damage to Batches, but all of this cheese is starting to become a hindrance, just making the rounds last longer than they should be. While Batches misdropping the overhang, but clearly gonna have to make it up for it with this insane 10 spike. Just sending a bit of cheese to Jack, now having to clean up just a bit. But Batches with the floating T-spin combo gonna be enough damage to threaten Jack just a bit. The color clear from Jack is gonna be a pretty good reset. Wow, Batches, both of these players back in neutral, not really someone to say much. While all the while Batches has a pretty good count to 4 with the garbage well now. Jack, like I said, still want to go for some, oh my god, for some power stacking, but judging by Patches' counter pressure, it seems like he's just using it to the best he can. Oh, pretty good T-spin and the mid-game PC from Batches. That's going to work out well, but not the second one, unfortunately, as we're almost 3 minutes into margin time.
It seems Batches has been finding a lot of these PCs in the mid-game in these matches, but huge combo from Batches. He's looking for a fractal here, but Jack doesn't care. Gonna continue the death attack, but he misdrops, and Batches could possibly take this here. Not a lot of pressure, actually. Jack needs to get down still, looking for these down stacks. The cheese is just making these rounds last so long, slowing the game down for both players. Jack could pressure here with this board. This might be a little greedy, but he's gonna go for it.
That's gonna pay off anyways as Jack finds the 6 to 7, and we're already 10 seconds away from margin time. It's gonna slowly kick in, and all that matters is just fundamentals. Here is Stratosphere 48, the 9-0 from Batches. That's gonna ramp up a bit of damage. We are already into margin time. Oh my god, but the STSD setup from Batches gonna have to use the TSS instead of another TSD. Now Jack is just gonna have to find a pretty big spike in favor of margin time. Gonna use a T-spin overhang in favor. We are almost 4 minutes in, and both of these players are desperate to kill each other, but the downstack combo from Jack, it's not gonna be enough. All that Batches needs to do is to stay clean and stay low, but oh my god, Jack messing up the STSD. Both of these players resulting to skip so much, and now, oh my god, Batches gonna have to clean up with the 9-0. Now resorting to 8-1. None of these players are sending big spikes right now, but it looks like Jack is just close to it. Look at now. Oh my god, both of these players are starting to ramp up in speed. It looks like Jack is gonna find a 16 spike onto Batches. That's gonna be enough damage, and that's it.
It seemed like these players were just trying to play defensive until they could get that spike in the margin time. They didn't want to be too risky. No one really wanted to get topped out by something random. Batches going for some clean T-spins. Has a nice follow-up here. And another T-spin into another T-spin. 18 from Batches! But Jack cancels almost all of it. But Batches is going to continue to try to stride this. Breaks the back-to-back, though. And now Jack is on the prowl, looking for the kill onto Batches. But Batches isn't going to go down without a fight. Gets the down stack. Continues looking to go down. And now he is all the way down on his board. Now he can start looking for something to pressure. But Jack has the power stack. Jack has the 6-3. He's going up faster than Batches. And Batches is forced to play defensive here.
Look at the clean garbage from Batches.
Excellent play from Batches.
Able to follow not enough to kill.
But Jack isn't dead anyway. Both players are just surviving all of these spikes excellently. And Batches is continuing with the pressure. Jack has a nice combo coming up for Batches, and Batches misdrops, and he's not able to get down there. And Jack is going to continue trying to bring this back.
This is absolutely gut-wrenching. This has been longer than I thought, Puff. And just looking at both of these players, what is that misdrop from Batches going to have to fix what seems to be a very freestyle-oriented T-spin setup, while Jack is just clearly setting up some pretty nasty LST. But Batches has the T-spin set up with the 8-1. Gonna have to downstack a bit more, unfortunately. But, of course, with Jack, he's gonna set up some pretty big damage right here. Oh my god, just needs to get the mini off. In fact, does get the mini off, has to break it, unfortunately. Finds the floaty, but this is so greedy for him. And all those misdrops now, Batches.
Oh no. Batches is gonna be able to take another round onto Jack because of those misdrops. Batches is playing this very smart. He's not going too fast. He's just trying to play the game safely in a defensive manner. Smart on the macro. Both players looking for these spikes. No one really playing fast here, actually. It seems like both these players try to minimize risk, but Batches' efficiency here is crazy. Jack, nice clean board state. He could easily pressure up Batches mid-game PC
again.
He's another PC,
one.
and he's gonna keep trying to pile it on, but Jack stops him, sending over the cheese. Jack timing his attack. Batches has to get down. Jack is going to continue trying to pressure Batches here, but Batches is able to survive, able to hold on, doesn't want to lose this lead that he has on Jack here. Nice board from Batches, and he has more to go off of because of the clean garbage. But Jack is about to fire back here.
God, Batches.
Sending the cheese, trying to slow the game down, actually. But Batches doesn't care, continuing to try to play fast, going for that efficient gameplay, and Jack is holding on. Batches with a disadvantage here, actually.
Jack
Needs to get down.
Clearly struggling to just try to kill the 15 spike from Batches. Gonna make the rounds last also just as long as they were before. The 8-1 clearly going to Jack's favor. The slight pattern stacking starting to become a pretty big detriment in trying to maintain a T-spin. But all the while, Batches is just wanting to find that garbage while gonna have to skim a bit and just parry it. But oh my god, the 18 spike from Jack, that's gonna be enough pressure to Batches. But Jack, but Batches, he's still alive.
None of these players dying from either spikes. And it seems Jack's going for the 09, quickly trying to build those T-spins to cancel out Batches' spike. These names are some serious tongue twisters right now. Jack just trying to cancel, trying to get into neutral, wants to get into that advantage state. Batches sending over cheese to slow the game down. Are we going to see another margin time round?
But
that is
clearly
the
one
question.
that's faster, but it definitely looks like Jack is on the brink of topping out unless he survives this, and in fact he does. All the while, Batches is going to have to fix what seems to be a very T-spin oriented board. All these spikes, but Jack...
Insane downstack vision there from Jack.
Manages to find the one at the best possible opportunity. Gravity slowly starting to kick in, just inch by inch, second by second. Batches is not going to go for another PC as we've seen before. Going to go for not exactly an STSD, but choosing to skim for it. The TSS, all these players are starting to succumb to the gravity that's slowly creeping up more and more. It definitely looks like Batches is going to struggle a lot with margin time, especially what we've seen. But the 19 spikes sent by Batches, but Jack doesn't care. The 12 spike going to send some back. And we're already almost heading into margin time yet again. The floaty from Batches gonna set up another for not exactly a count to 4 quad moment. But Jack with the team instruct, this is not looking good, especially in margin time. This is a all or nothing fundamentals game for both of these players, but
Jack has a lot of cheese on his board, but he gets down effortlessly, and it looks like Batches is going for the fractal here, but Jack is just gonna send... Batches has to downstack, actually. A lot of misdrops on the board, and Jack is clean, and he's gonna take the round into Batches. As these rounds go on, the stamina is just being tested on these players.
God, Batches really starting to struggle a lot with margin time. The one weakness that he never thought was possible, but the PC from Batches after TKI, that was a pretty good find from him. All the while, Jack gonna have to downstack for that garbage. 9-0, gonna go again, gonna keep power stacking onto it. Same with Batches. It's all or nothing. Both of these players playing at the same level of lengths, but that JMS drop from Batches, that can clearly mean for anything like the skim, canceling it out with a quad, while Jack gonna find the fractal. And another one, gonna have to break back to back, unfortunately, with that little bit of a skim, while Batches is gonna play a bit low and slow, finding the color clear, gonna funnel in just a bit with a T, donating it with a TSS, all the while finding the T, oh my god, finding the switchback too, and another one. This is so greedy for Batches, but manages to find the best possible solution, but the down stack from Jack, that's not going to kill Batches anyways. He's still going. We might be able to have another one, perhaps a third one that involves margin time, and that could maybe kill Batches yet again if this ever happens again, but it definitely looks like Batches is playing comfortably, while Jack is looking for the same fate, looking to find the color copy, but chooses to stick to 7-2, while Batches has plenty of clean to work with, finds the down stack too. Jack covered with plenty of clean to work with. Finding the T, having to waste 2 of them, in fact. This is absolutely insane. The
Excellent down stack from Jack. He sends a significant amount of cheese to Batch's side, and Jack has a nice board to work off of, sending more cheese. He's going to slow down the game even more. Batches has to continue. Jack wants to go for this up stack, but he has the 9-0, working with what he can. Nice T-spins, nice finds from Jack, but Batches doesn't care, clapping back just as hard, sending the pressure, and Batches is going to continue. Nice prophecy from Batches.
Oh my
He finds another efficient play from Batches. Jack continues to survive, though. Another spike, and Batches is gonna find another spike to survive.
How are you still going with this? Oh no, but the miss drop.
Jack takes it.
We are 7 of 7. How long has this match been going for?
This is insane for Tetrio at this level.
Oh, Jack?
Jack, internet?
No.
Jack lagging?
Jack
disconnects!
Jack, no!
Jack disconnects, bro! Jack playing from McDonald's disconnects!
Oh my god.
What are the rules on that?
I don't know. I don't know. Go check. Go check.
That is so tragic. Is he gonna have to top out?
Oh my god. But 8 to 7. Apparently Jack's suffering from what seems to be memory issues because, oh my god. Oh god. 7 to 7.
First to 4. Okay.
Alright. It definitely looks like
This could go either way.
This could go either way. The DC cannon from Jack being unfortunate, but we're still gonna keep going by the rules. Jack is gonna have to continue on into this scuffed first to 4. This could mean anyone's game.
Both players going for the PC. There is none, but Jack has the power stack. Batches finds it, goes into this mid game is such a volatile open, but Batches able to hang on. He survives and finds a spike of his own. Jack misdrops, and Jack goes down. God. I'm reading the wrong side.
It's fine.
Wait, am I reading the wrong side?
Yeah, you are. I'm reading it just how I view it,
dude.
Oh my god, just looking at Jack go, just seeing him down stack, and I just don't know how to feel about this. This is so awkward to feel after that one moment, but it looks like Batches is going to find a T-spin overhang while Jack is going to cancel it with the quad. Pretty good down stack coming from Batches, not really counting the 4 there. All the while, Jack is just clearly using fundamentals to his advantage, finding T-spins, finding quads, finding everything.
Jack wants to find that back-to-back. He wants to find that damage. He needs that pressure. Batches trying to downstack. I don't think he has the right pieces. Going for the turbo, and it looks like for now, he is able to get down, able to survive, finds the T-spin, gets the downstack, another T-spin, but he misdrops the eyepiece, and Jack takes the round. 1-1, they're tied up again.
How is this? How do you manage something like this? This is so nerve-wracking. We're 8 to 8 now.
The nerves are running high. The stamina are both players are not running low at all. It seems like they're both playing at peak.
God, Jack is gonna have to stick to skimming. Does manage to find the mini to continue the back-to-back while Batches is finding a bigger one for himself. Pretty good. Very good. Switchback vision. Oh no. Oh no.
T. He misdrops the T.
That is something.
It looks like he's able to get down.
What a good fix for Batches. Now all he needs to do is just downstick all of what appears to be clean garbage.
He almost misses. He almost misdrops, but he finds the micro adjustment. Jack has a nice board. He's gonna look for the efficient gameplay. Batches needs to get down before he gets spiked out, but he builds a spike of his own. He's ready to cancel, and he finds a 17.
The 19. This is
Jack
very
going for the greedy SCSD. He doesn't have the right pieces. This is gonna be very hard to get down from, and Batches is gonna try to pressure him out. Is Jack able to survive here? Batches seems to not be able to find the pressure.
Oh my God,
Jack is able to get down for the time being.
Somehow.
Oh my god! Jack managed to save another eyepiece while Batches is clearly trying to say, why won't you die?
Jack just takes the round anyway, and Jack is down by 1 point. Batches needs to win 2 to take this set.
This is so much for Batches to take in.
Goodness.
A grueling 20 to 25 minute set for both of these players. I can't imagine how exhausting this must have been, but it definitely looks like all of these,
Jack
all of the
has a
rust, all
huge
these
board.
nerves.
Batches needs to break Jack's back-to-back one way or another. Batches, nice color clear. It seems Jack's gonna keep going for the back-to-back. Batches I don't think he's gonna be able to get down. He proves me wrong. He doesn't have the right pieces though, and Jack's gonna find a quick 20 off of the back-to-back, and it's tied up again.
This is so even for both players. Jack with the insane back-to-back momentum, the chains and all, while Batches is just looking for survivability and damage overall, finding the Kaiden. All the while, Jack is just looking for as many STSD opportunities as possible, managing to tuck in the S. Oh, Batches is trying to look for just a big spike to just absolutely murder Jack with, but
this could be it. This is huge for Batches. He finds it. He takes the round.
Point.
He's on match point against Jack with that spike.
If we're gonna see a tiebreaker in Stratosphere 48 for the first time, I'm gonna be genuinely surprised, but Batches is keeping up the momentum with the PCs, but couldn't find
Batches
the DPC
doesn't really
solve.
have the pressure here. Jack's gonna try to get down. He has nice clean garbage to work with. This is a good board state for him to use. Has to break the backpack, but Batch has misdrops. Batch has misdrops, and Jack has the garbage. This is the tiebreaker. This is it.
Could mean anyone.
48.
This could mean anyone's game. Batches versus Jack, 1762. Both of them wanting to just take their fundamentals to the absolute best. Batches with the PC, Jack with the 5-4. It's all or nothing. Could it mean anyone's game? I think it does, because look at Batches go. Look at how low he's just trying to play it. The safety.
Battle of the nerves. Jack able to find a nice clean T-spin to get him out of that, but he has to fix that dependency. But Batch has misdrops. He's feeling the nerves, feeling the pressure of this tiebreaker. Jack's board isn't looking too hot either, as he looks like he's misdropped as well. Both players are feeling the pressure of this tiebreaker, but Batches is clean, and Jack has cheese on his board that he has to get down on. And that's it! Batches takes the game!
Batches takes it! It was a tug of war of T-Stins, PCs, 5-4s, DCs. Wow!
Batches with the 3-seed upset. And he's gonna move on to fight the winner
set
of Circle and Lifeline.
What a close set from both players.
That was certainly something.
That was probably one of the best Stratosphere matches that we had this year.
That was one of the Stratosphere matches of all time. Maybe.
Oh, my God. And we're gonna move on. I'm gonna need a drink after that.
I need to use the bathroom after that. I am shaking as the commentator watching. I'm shaking from this match, and I'm not even playing.
You folks at home, you're watching Tetrio. This is a Tetrio World Cup minor tournament. What? I'm gonna get a drink. Screw that. Oh. I have returned. God, it certainly is a lot to take in, but whew. Anyways, we are going to keep going with this. Poison Drought versus Lifeline. I don't think I've seen Puffy come up yet, but this is clearly warm-up, so I'm going to observe based on this, but Poison Drought going for the extra T, MKO. Just the best that you want, especially with the mech right here. Pretty solid play from Poison Drought, but Lifeline with a very risky fractal. That is going to cost him the warm-up round. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Alright, I'm back. Okay.
Oh, perfect timing.
How was that warm-up? It
um
looked like an opener round.
Lifeline struggled with a fractal at the end, but Poison Drought managed to end it with a extra T MKO. But we're gonna get started and we're gonna move on. Poison Drought versus Lifeline. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
How do you think? What do you think their win conditions are, just based off that matchup alone?
I'm still shocked from the last game. So I can't really think of what these win conditions could be.
Well, it definitely
But it
looks
seems like Poison Drought is quite the efficient player right now into Lifeline, finding a lot of T-spins here.
quite the aggressive one at that. Look at the pressure, 218
The
APM at
efficiency from
3.12.
Poison Drought there.
Alright, Lifeline going for SDPC, waiting. Not exactly SDPC, but stick spin. We've been seeing a lot more of stick spin than we do SDPC. A pretty good opening by
Nice
Lifeline.
spike from Lifeline, but it's not enough to kill.
Yeah, not really, but Lifeline manages to survive just a bit longer. Looking for the double quad, very good damage, but Poison Drought is managing to clean themselves back up, especially from that double quad, which really doesn't do so much unless you want it to. But that J-Mus drop from Lifeline, that's going to be pretty bad for them. Going to have to resort for a TSS instead of a TSD. But they do manage to count the 4 from that, so that's good.
You know, as Poison Drought gets down from this, he could have a really nice board here.
Ooh.
As I say that, Lifeline with the huge pressure, but it's not enough to kill. And Poison Drought's going to continue surviving. Nice down stack, sending a bit of cheese with that spike. Gonna look for more pressure here in a sec. Finds a nice little fractal. It looks like Poison Drought's looking to time another T-spin on top. Poison Drought looking for the pressure. Wants to spike out Lifeline here. But Lifeline doesn't care. Lifeline continues to survive. And Poison Drought now has to go on the defensive. Amazing T-spin vision. I'm not sure if he meant to do that, but it works out perfectly. Washing machine? But no J or L, not able to do it.
Not in the queue, not for the funny, just wanting to get this over with. But Poison Drought having the fun on a bit of their well, while Lifeline resorting for 5-4, trying to play as clean as they possibly could, not trying to look for, oh god, but that Imus drop, that is going to cost them the round. Oh dear, Poison Drought clearly in the lead. Getting up and up, just playing as fast and as efficient as they want it to be, while Lifeline choosing to go for SCPC despite all of this garbage not giving him it.
It seems like Poison Drought has to do a little bit of skimming. There's quite a bit of cheese on the board, but he finds a nice down stack, and Lifeline has to do a bit of skimming himself. No one really has that great of a board state right now, but I'd say Lifeline has the better one. There's a lot of clean garbage Lifeline could utilize. However, Poison Drought does have a lot of clean pressure, building up that back-to-back as we see, but Lifeline is able to continue getting down here. And now Poison Drought has to do the skimming.
It definitely looks like Poison Drought is just looking to find as much pressure as they want to be, but has to break the back-to-back. While Lifeline finding plenty of Kaidens as a result, and just killing Poison Drought, not giving him the sweet. The first point for Lifeline in the third round, and we're going to move on.
It seems as though Lifeline wants to go for... Oh, the stick spin here. Poison Drought misdrops and has to downstack quickly. The stick spin can send a lot of pressure, but the eye misdrop and Poison Drought's gonna get taken out by Lifeline. That spike is deadly as we know it.
That dash misdrop must have been very unlucky for Poison Drought, giving even points to Lifeline.
Definitely a bit of a head shake from Poison Drought after that. Gonna have to get down here. The board is uncomfortable. It's hard to work with. Lifeline has a nice clean fractal, but Poison Drought is prepared. Lifeline's gonna tank it and is gonna go for the kill on the Poison Drought, risking it all with that damage, and it's enough to kill Poison Drought. The risk was well worth it.
What?
The risk.
Managing to survive that? I never thought it would be likely.
Both players kind of just upstacking here. Poison Drought and Lifeline with the 5-7 or 5-4 actually. It's gonna be a
looks like Lifeline is starting to keep up the survivability while Poison Drought is just trying to play as fast and as damaging as possible. But Lifeline's defense options are starting to become very, very clear, and oh, that's a very lucky spike for Poison Drought.
Huge. It's huge. It's massive.
And we're free to free. Don't tell me we're gonna have another first. We're not gonna have like a
yeah, repeat. Another tiebreaker.
Another tiebreaker. It looks like a Lifeline finding the PC, and
I'm not sure
another one.
What opener that is from Poison Drought.
Look at
Huge
Lifeline
stride.
go, and
Oh
the stick spin afterwards. Look at that loop at 4 PPS
The
235.
sheer pressure from Lifeline there was just stifling for Poison Drought.
The autopilot just keeps going.
Yeah. Oh, Poison Drought
Oh,
misdropping a little,
dear.
and Lifeline sees it. Gonna go for a bit of a stride here. Never mind, opting for the power stack, actually. Extremely quick tuck there of the T4 Lifeline. The board's a little weird, not exactly a clean spike. Gonna have to do a little bit of skimming. Meanwhile, Poison Drought wants to find a nice spike here. Has another one lined up, and Lifeline still has to downstack. But Poison Drought misdrops himself. Lifeline might have a little bit of time, but he's not going to be able to, and Poison Drought's going to take the round. 4-4, tying it up again. This is going to be another tiebreaker.
Oh god. And this is losers top 8 still. I can't believe we've actually made this far. But judging by the looks of things, it looks like Poison gonna have to downstick a bit more, while Lifeline resorting for a 16 spike. And of course continuing it off with a quad afterwards, and going for some simple, not so simple. Oh, what is that donut? That almost nearly killed Lifeline.
Efficiency from Poison Drought. Huge T-spins, and Lifeline's not going to be able to get down. Those are some high IQ donations there.
It definitely looks like Poison Drought is clearly getting back into the groove of things, especially with that MKO.
Yeah.
And continuing with a switchback too. Ooh, very good continuation, but Lifeline with a C-spin gonna downstack into a 25 spike. That's some big damage. But
Poison Drought with some damage of his own. It looks like both players were kind of timing there. I'm not exactly sure. But Lifeline, huge pressure, and Poison Drought can't get down. It's tied up again. Okay. Looks like Poison Drought coming out with the MKO, but he misdrops. Lifeline with the stick spin. Poison Drought has a lot of clean garbage to work with, though, if he can get down here. It's kind of an awkward stack. Lifeline getting a lot of clean garbage to work with here, but Poison Drought has the power stack, has the efficiency lined up, just looking to send it all. Lifeline, nice. I'm not exactly sure what the setup is called, but he greeds for it anyway, able to survive. I'm not sure it was worth it because Poison Drought gonna be able to kill there.
Not exactly the good stacking like decision from Lifeline.
That eye was just rough.
You had it there, but at the same time, at what cost? At what cost, Lifeline? Oh, that stick spin misdrop does not look good. Yeah, clearly not.
Oh, Lifeline's gonna go down there.
And all those nerves starting to pile it on. Lifeline on the line right now. Oh no! Not
Oh,
that misdrop
another
too.
misdrop.
Two of these O pieces shouldn't have
And
gone
Poison
there.
Drought is so clean too. Poison Drought is starting to run away with the set. Lifeline
The nerves.
seem like the nerves are building.
And looking at Lifeline go, but they managed to pull off the PC. Same with, oh my god, same with both of these players, but except for Lifeline, he manages to pull off the TPC, looping into stick spin, but that looks pretty risky for a player like him. Gonna have to waste the T a bit, and waste another one. Yeah, that isn't pretty good counter spiking from Poison Drought.
With this bag, it does look like someone's gonna go for SCPC or stick spin. I think both players are going for the stick spin, actually. I didn't quite see Poison Drought. Nice count to 4. There's some nice pressure here to be sent. Lifeline's gonna cancel it, though. Lifeline does have the better board in this situation. Some nice spikes. But if Poison Drought can take advantage of this, he's not going to be able to take advantage of the board. Lifeline's going to tie it up. Funny number. 6
Funny
to 9.
number. Alright, Lifeline gonna get started with the stick spin, waiting for a bit of garbage to be sent. Just for that damage alone, but not gonna connect for a spike as we're already going into mid game. But what is Poison doing? That is so greedy coming from them. We are 9 to 7.
Lifeline could very well bring this back if Poison continues to greed as he's showing right now. The quick PC from Lifeline, but Poison doesn't want another one. One line of garbage onto Lifeline's board, followed by 5. Lifeline's gonna go for the PC anyway, finds the T-spin after with another Tetris following the efficient play from Lifeline with the garbage, but Poison Drought's gonna continue going down, has the combo stack, has the down stack, huge 25 onto Lifeline, and he's gonna take that 10 to 7. The nerves are at play for Lifeline as this match could be ended in this round.
Poison Drought is getting into the down stacking part of things, but Poison Drought is clearly starting to struggle a bit thanks to Lifeline's PC skills. The blitz is there. All the while, Poison Drought is going to have to really keep up the 9-0 pressure. It's just going to be so much for Lifeline to take. And at the same time, Lifeline's on the line. He's going to have one more chance in order to keep going. And oh my god, the survival for Lifeline! I think that might be it if he doesn't get the down stack. Oh my god.
He's got it. He's got it. He can live. Come on.
The greed. Oh my god. Lifeline starting to struggle just a bit. That is such a greedy T-spin, but manages to pull off anyways while Poison Drought is clearly trying to down stack and kill Lifeline just how he wants it to be. This is just a type of game that he wants. Just keep it going and just keep it clean. But Lifeline going for that greedy, what is that mid-game TKI set up on
huge
top.
Pressure from Lifeline. Poison Drought is unable to survive, and Lifeline's going to take another round here, 8 to 10. Early O again, we're probably going to see the stick spin from both players. Lifeline, Poison Drought opting for a nice TKI. Lifeline with a nice clean Tetris on their side that they can take advantage of after they take this spike. Building another T-spin on top. This is some huge damage, but Poison Drought has a nice board too. Lifeline is unable.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it.
That's the game. Poison Drought takes it 11 to 8.
Wow.
And Poison Drought's gonna move on to fight Batches.
That was so unfortunate for so unfortunate for Lifeline. But of course, Poison Drought is finally getting to fight Batches, the close contender of it all. I wonder how this is gonna go.
I mean, with the way we've been seeing Batches play, he could very well take this on Poison Drought.
I genuinely wonder how.
So, with this matchup, Poison Drought and Natrink, and I'm Batches. But wait, actually, are we not gonna see the match? Oh right, Promo versus RKY.
Oh yeah, winners. Okay, okay.
I forget about this. I forget about that matchup because we are in winners finals. This is in fact top 4. This could mean Batches gets to fight RKY or Promo, or Poison Drought gets to fight Promo or RKY. Depending on the matchup, we're going to see Promo versus RKY instead. And of course, like I said, the last time we've seen Promo, he's self-explanatory. RKY, he's a very reputable Blitz player. So seeing him going up against Promo is going to be very interesting. I am not expecting anything else, but this is the closest high seed that we've got so far. How do you think
I do wonder if Promo's going to go for the 4 wide into RKY.
Well, I mean, if Promo's going to troll the entire tournament that we kept streaming, I'm pretty sure he would. Or just do some goofy opener like Mr. T-Spin, or I don't know what, Godspin.
I mean, that is something Promo would do, I must say. And now, as we get into this warm-up, let's see what these players want to go for in terms of openings. RKY going for the 4 wide, actually.
Oh!
RKY wants to go for the 4 wide into Promo here.
For the content, but it definitely looks like the funneling on top of that is going to be a bit of a struggle for RKY, as Promo's just skimming a bit. Yeah, nah. Gonna resort for 7-2 instead. RKY is gonna get started with the mid game anyways, because oh my god, that didn't work out well in his favor. Now Promo's gonna keep up the speed, not getting sent tons of garbage as he's just kind of standing there, doing nothing and just waiting for something to happen. Of course, filming on the eye dependency, gonna get started with the back-to-back. This is already gonna get started with the back-to-back chain. Promo nearly dying from that down stack by RKY. Now RKY is going to get killed by that down stack. Call an ambulance, but not for me, Promo said.
So how do you think this matchup is going to play out?
Promo's going to troll. I'm kidding. When top players do that, it's not really surprising, but I could definitely see RKY taking a couple rounds against Promo, especially one that's like super fast and sprint heavy. This is going to be all or nothing for Promo, but let's see how RKY, a Blitz player, compares to a sprint player. Alright, Promo starting with TKI. Alright, RKY going as quickly as he wants him to be. Couldn't exactly get the overhang, except for that down stack. That seemed pretty good, while Promo's just setting up for a funny floaty. Pretty good down stack from Promo, too. Gonna really kick it off with the 8-1. Gonna have to fix it into a 6-3. His comfort zone. While RKY is just gonna wait for a bit of timing. Oh, that's a very greedy-looking fractal, and another one. The setup is there, but really couldn't get another one, except for that TSS combo. That is insane damage sent by RKY, while Promo gonna have to stick to the 8-1, gonna have to downstack a bit longer, and of course gonna stick down for it, and now Promo's just back to ground while RKY is completely cheesed up, but the downstack from RKY gonna give him plenty of survivability. Pretty good solve by RKY, almost topping out, but Promo is just going to keep up the momentum. But it was already too late, Promo. Killing RKY.
Promo really just turned up the heat there when RKY just completely annihilated RKY. RKY is looking to go for Sticksman, I believe. I still have a hard time recognizing these openers, but Promo is just going to go for some nice, clean stacking, a bit of a freestyle. Nice 6-3, good find. Promo has an excellent board right now for the pressure. RKY needs to downstack here. And Promo's unable to kill, though. And RKY is looking nice dono for RKY.
Was so greedy.
But he doesn't die. This efficiency at the top of his board would get most players killed. But RKY lives on. And Promo is trying to find his stride, trying to turn on the Jets. RKY it seems like RKY, never mind. Promo is at the advantage with this pressure. But RKY with the quick 19.
Spike. Now RKY needs to find a pretty big spike in order to kill Promo, but the helmet drop is gonna be very costly for him.
Almost so clean right now.
Yeah, that's not gonna be it. The Q just didn't look so lucky for RKY. 2 points go to Promo. Oh my god, it definitely looks like Promo is just gonna continue striding forward while RKY is just trying to do his best with the stick spin. He just wants to do something with it, but Promo just can't stop. He won't stop. He'll never stop. Look at that speed, 3.8. I wish I had that speed.
Me too. You and me both.
I'm looking at RKY. He's just in shambles, just trying to fix it with the Castle TKI. He's gonna need to do anything like this SCSD. Oh, well, Promo. Is it gonna set up just a pretty good chip tooth overhang with the T-spin? Gonna set up another one. Gonna have to break back to back, unfortunately, unless he still maintains it. This is so risky for Promo.
It was a nice spike from RKY, but Promo was ready, and Promo has more where that came from. He's going to keep sending, and RKY is going to get taken out. Promo is going to take another round.
Very good back-to-back maintaining Envision from Promo. The 14 from what I saw, even ending it with a mini. It definitely seems like Promo's just going to continue going, and of course not going for the PC, because Promo doesn't go for PCs all that often. Who do you think he is? An opener main? But of course,
with the 9-0 stack, not a sight you often see. That was a nice spike from RKY, but it's not enough. In Promo is gonna send a spike of his own. A quick 15, going for more C-spins here. Bit of a power stack from Promo. He's gonna keep going, keep blazing with the speed, but it looks like he overstacked as RKY is gonna take that there and get his first round of the set.
Promo got really too greedy with that stack over there. RKY managing to delete that sweep point from Promo's hands. And of course, RKY is going to stride at 4 PPS with that stick spin and default into 9-0. Of course, just waiting and timing for that is kind of a really risky idea if you're playing against a very fast player like Promo. Oh my god, look at the risks that RKY has taken. Finds another T-spin?
Oh, that's excellent defensive play from RKY, and it pays off.
The STMV kick from RKY, killing with the quad 2 and the down stack afterwards. Promo is just gonna have to get back on their footing. They never thought they would see a player play like this before. Of course,
excellent macro from RKY here. Promo's trying to get into that efficient state. He has a 6 back-to-back. He wants to continue it. RKY needs to get rid of it. That back-to-back is going to hurt a lot, especially from a player like Promo who knows how to maximize that damage. And RKY is going to find a nice spike there, sending Promo up, forcing him to cancel the back-to-back. Promo on the down stack now, a quick 16. And RKY has some cheese on his board. He's got to get through it. And Promo's looking to build a spike already. Not letting RKY breathe, but RKY doesn't care. Going for more T-spins, looks for a different down stack than he initially saw. Those micro adjustments are what give rounds. Promo with the misdrops, though.
Like, Promo is just starting to realize how much his skill is starting to take a toll on his muscle memory. All these misdrops you just don't want, and just seeing it from a player like Promo, it's just so uncommon. Now RKY is just starting to fix what seems to be a pretty bad misdrop scenario one by one, but it turned out to be a very good, very good downstack scenario. Now Promo needs to completely uncheese his board, finding the 8-1 quad well. What is this greedy What is this greedy C-spin from RKY? What is going on?
The misdrops from RKY. Promo's board is so clean, he's going to capitalize on this, and RKY's not going to be able to respond. But RKY almost finds a down stack.
Almost.
I wanted to believe, but Promo takes another round.
RKY clearly has it in the bag, just wanting to keep it going and just wanting to win this in favor of the... Oh my god, couldn't exactly get the 8-line PC. But of course, Promo gonna send plenty of garbage. RKY not getting the overhang. This is gonna be very bad in terms of his plan. But managing to find the T-spin anyways. But this is already looking pretty risky and pretty bad for RKY. it doesn't look like that they're gonna survive any longer. Just that Q just not working in their favor. Promo getting away with just complete murder on the board.
RKY is just struggling in this matchup right now against Promo. You mess up once and all of a sudden you're dead. RKY has a nice board right now. He needs to get down to that well though. He wants it. Promo's board going for the power stack.
Case in point.
Oh, he's able to survive. Nice T-spin.
The down stack.
The prophecy down stack from RKY and is able to hang on in this round. Continuing to down stack, trying to cheese up Promo. He wants to slow down the game. He doesn't want Promo to get that efficient board. A nice down stack from RKY, 18. And Promo is going to have to try to get down this efficient down stack from Promo, though.
God.
RKY gets taken out again.
Just when you thought that the free points mattered in RKY's favor, Promo is starting to de-rust all of the misdrops that he had in the previous rounds, while RKY trying to stick to the stick spin. It just clearly is just trying to work in his favor. That is not a continuation, RKY. That is a simple mistake.
Oh no, these misdrops from RKY. It's Promo's just gonna take advantage of it and he's gonna go down again.
Clearly, RKY is just wanting to try to get to just literally anything. Oh no, but couldn't get the PC. Just one piece earlier is just not enough. While Promo's just getting away with 6-3, just that danger sign just means nothing to him, especially with that all clear.
PC doesn't matter to Promo though, because Promo's fine. Promo didn't get hit with any garbage from the spike nor the PC. RKY wants to get into that comfortable 6-3. He's able to build a back-to-back up on Promo, but Promo spikes relentlessly. And Promo, 27! RKY can't get down.
RKY's damage just feels like a light tap on the feather, while Promo just brings a 10,000 kilogram anvil onto RKY. Just look at the scoreboard. 3-9. This is not looking good for an opener main like RKY.
Both players waiting to send their spikes.
I was worried my internet might have died, but no, it's just macro. It's just macro.
Looks like RKY is going for the speed up. He wants to burst out Promo. Can he get it? Promo on the downstack. Promo still efficient. Has a nice downstack coming in. Nice efficient play. It's a little greedy though, but Promo doesn't care. Continues going for it as Promo does. Yeah, and RKY misdrops the LPs.
RKY can't do much against Promo. This is match point. Promo is most likely going to grand finals just with a simple breeze. RKY has the piece to do it. Oh, pretty good rotation from RKY. Not going to go for the second one in favor of a T-spin setup. This can mean anything for RKY, and all these setups just kind of really ain't working, while Promo's just setting up for a pretty massive spike, and that's going to be enough damage to almost kill RKY, but on the line, RKY just needs to live just a bit longer in order to maintain even more games out of Promo. But the 15 spike, this is going to be 4-10.
RKY finally takes another round. He doesn't want to lose this. He wants to bring it back. But Promo's at match point. This is going to be extremely hard to do for RKY in this situation. But RKY taking that spike, not nervous whatsoever. And Promo needs to get down. Promo needs to downstack. But RKY finds the pressure. No. He finds the damage. 5-10.
We have seen this before. We've seen Promo at the match point just starting to troll and just absolutely just... Yeah, if Promo does 4 wide, I'm going to be absolutely baffled.
I mean, he very well might.
But of course, RKY going for the waiting and the macro and everything, but the wasted eye...
Oh, Promo
that was total greed.
Spike, though. RKY was not able to get his setup off. Promo's gonna take that win, 11-5.
And we are gonna get into what appears to be loser semis.
Yeah, I believe. Circle versus Batchas coming up.
Now, if you don't mind me, I am also gonna take another bathroom break.
I also need another bathroom break.
Oh my god, this is so much to take in.
My bathroom is actually occupied for the time being, so I guess the bathroom break will have to wait on my end. Batches versus Poison Drought. Batches has been putting on a show in this tournament. He could very well make the upset into Poison Drought. However, Poison Drought hasn't been trolling a lot as I've seen. It could go either way. You know, Batches with the defensive play, but Poison Drought is also relatively defensive, but extremely efficient. And then there's also just the rank diff. But during the Jack match, Batches showed he doesn't really care about the difference in rank. He's gonna win the set either way. It looks like the players don't want to warm up. Actually, Batches does want to warm up. So we are gonna start with a warm up here shortly before we get into the match. Welcome back. So my bathroom is occupied. So
very
whenever that person's done, I'm just gonna run. Yeah.
Gonna get him. What was that soft drop from Poison Drought? And of course,
oh, he does have a 2-line here actually. Batch just has to get down. Okay.
Oh, very good find from Batches, being able to get themselves back down, and of course gonna have to play just a bit slower while Poison Drought has the down stack right here and is gonna keep going with it. All the while Batches is just playing for simple skims. 88 PM at 1.4 PPS.
Batches doing a little bit of plonking here. It seems like both players are doing a little bit of plonking, it seems. No one's really taking the warm-up too seriously, not playing their best, don't want to give too much away to their opponents. Poison Drought sending a bit of the cheese, but Batches sends it right back. Just opting to cancel.
What? Of course, not really something to say, just judging by the speed. Batches managing to misdrop the S piece earlier, but oh, what is that? What is that? And of course, that's just with a bit of a dependency moment right here, just trying to fix what seems to be a very goofy looking board.
Showing off his art.
Yeah. Very goofy indeed.
Poison Drought winning the warm-up here as we move into the actual game.
Okay, so Batches versus Poison Drought for real this time. For real, this was just a warm up in like Comic Sans quotations, dude. So let's get started. Poison Drought versus H-Rank in losers semis this time, not losers finals yet. Losers semis, because this could mean either Batches gets out of the tournament or Poison Drought gets out of the tournament, and of course, Batches waiting for what appears to be a pretty big cancel.
Both players did go for the MKO there. Batches has a nice board despite with he's gonna take advantage of it.
God.
Can he take out Poison Drought? Poison Drought misdrops. Batches might have, but it's not actually a misdrop. It's a future T-spin setup, and Poison Drought has the board. Quick 21. Batches has to downstack and he can't find one. Poison Drought takes that.
Poison Drought looking 5 universes ahead, finding the second T-spin to kill Batches. That was a very nutty setup, and of course Batches going for his unknowingly named T-spin opener or STSD opener, but of course being able to solve it pretty quickly. This seemed to really benefit Batches for now, but it definitely looks like a pretty big dono setup, while Poison Drought has the 15 spike to really send a bit of damage to Batches, but he isn't too threatened by it. But STMBK from Poison Drought going to be enough damage to not kill, but the down stack is going to send just enough to Batches to be threatening, but not too much. The Poison Drought is just trying to play it a bit defensively. Let's hope we don't have deja vu from the last round.
There is a lot of cheese being sent out of here. These rounds might go on for a long time, given these players aren't playing that risky. They're just playing for spikes, playing for that damage. trying to get the kill on their opponent when they can, but when they can't, it seems as though they're just going for the cheese. Going for the down stack. They don't want to be too risky here.
Looking at Batches' board, it definitely looks like he wants to fix a bit of height difference while Poison Drought misdraws more misspins with the T-spin single. Poison Drought choosing not to go for the STSD, but instead looking ahead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, these misdrops from Poison Drought. This is not good, but Poison Drought manages to make it out just okay.
It's going to lead it to a good board, though. And Poison Drought's going to go for a nice cut copy, I believe. This board could work for Poison Drought. Batches does have a bit of cheese to get through, and Poison Drought sends more cheese to Batches, and all Poison Drought needs is that one T-spin, and Batches is gone.
This is not looking good for Batches. This might also be another close round, and hopefully not another margin time game. And of course, Poison Drought go for Mr. T-spins, the specialty that he has shown throughout this entire tourney. And of course, finding another T-spin afterwards, this is a very good setup for Poison Drought.
A little too greedy, that floating from Poison Drought, and Batches is going to be able to pick up around there.
Batches with the no in chat, looking, just trashing a bit of talk to Poison Drought. Not finding the PC, unfortunately. That would have been salt to the wound right there, except for that PC afterwards. It's a pretty good vision, but at the same time, look at the cheese that he has built for himself. Batches gonna have to downstack a bit more, while Poison Drought donates with, I think that was a Kaiden and a future TST setup. Gonna have to use a switchback instead. But oh my god, the look ahead from Poison Drought has been absolutely phenomenal, while Batches looking to find a delay.
It looks like Poison Drought's opting to play this set low and slow. He doesn't want to play too fast and make a mistake that Batches could easily capitalize off of. He wants to play it smart. He wants to play the macro to beat out Batches here.
It looks like Batches chose to go for a TSS instead of a TSC to keep everything flat. What is he doing?
This is a predicament. Both players seem to be in a misdrop from Poison Drought while trying to build the 09. Batches is
making a floaty and then a downstack afterwards?
A combo downstack.
How is that possible?
He wanted to send the cheese, I guess, so he could try to pressure out Poison Drought.
Total meme lord, I'll say so myself, compared to Poison Drought, who'd rather play to the similar playstyle. I have never seen Poison Drought play below 2 PPS before. This is a sight to see, I'll say so myself, Puff. Because
Poison Drought is definitely bringing it at this speed, though. Not faltering against Batches often.
Yeah. And we haven't seen a 3-digit APM play from either player this round, so we might be able to see margin time in just a second.
Poison Drought just wants to play the long game this set. He doesn't really want to rush anything. He's kind of just looking to tire out Batches. Batches did play that long set prior. Well, a bit of a power stack coming out from Poison Drought here. This could be hard to deal with for Batches. Poison Drought, nice efficient T-spins after. We love that STSD, but Batches setting one up of his own, as we've seen him do so many times here. Batches making kind of a weird dono. He's gonna have to cancel his back-to-back anyway.
Batches almost really misdropping that quad over here, while Poison Drought has to funnel in a lot of garbage in order to get to that, just in order to get that quad happen, but all these misdrops might kill Poison Drought, but oh my god, but manages to survive it. But can you survive this? A 16 strike at 2 minutes 47. Oh god, not again.
Okay. Let's see, just both players here are Poison Drought. Mr. T-Spin, you called it? Is that the opener?
Yeah, it's Mr. T-Spin's TSD.
Okay. Interesting opener. It seems Poison Drought really knows how to utilize this opener to his advantage, and that's going to be a nice to work with. But he misdrops the T-piece, and RIP the back-to-back, and Batches is able to try to capitalize a little. Poison Drought has to get down now. There's a lot of cheese on his board. That T-spin might be a little risky, but Poison Drought doesn't care. He goes for it anyway. I don't think he can get down here. Batch's able to take out Poison Drought, and we're finally seeing triple-digit APM.
Poison Drought, unfortunately, with the very unlucky height difference on his board and that very unlucky T-spin, but both of these players not really finding their own solves, but Batch's just waiting to just send and just cancel a bit of garbage and then receive by the looks of it. Definitely looks like Batch's just looking to play a stall. Same with Poison Drought. Both of these players just have a really clear idea on how to play very patiently, and especially to test one's patience. It's just do less damage and just see what kills. Force them to make mistakes. That's what Poison Drought is looking for, but seeing the survivability on Batches is really starting to make everything a lot harder for Poison Drought. And judging by the outcome, we might have another 2-minute match on our hands.
We might see that indeed, because Batches is going to continue to get down. Poison Drought has a lot of cheese on his board. He's going to have to get down on that quickly before Batches is able to cycle through these T-spins, sending cheese of his own. Poison Drought finding the advantage. He has quite the board state to work with. There's a lot of clean to be sent from this. The pressure goes on, but Batches once again showcasing that survivability, showcasing that he can get down from any situation, and Poison Drought is just struggling to find the kill, even with the back-to-back 12. But Batches has such a well to work with. Poison Drought's gonna have to cancel here.
Because of how high he is on the board. Batches is clearly living the life of his life, looking at where he's at. Just a simple 6-3, but the high miss drop. And another one. Oh god, this is not looking good for Batches, but he manages to clean himself back up. While Poison Drought needs a lot more effort to kill Batches than it seems. Especially with that 10 spike, 13. Not enough, just simple canceling. Batches gonna have to clear a bit, using 2 square pieces in order to make everything flatter, especially with that T-spin. Now Poison Drought playing low and not really as slow as you want it to be compared to if you see 3-point PPS, especially with that STSD. That Boomerang Dome just really saving frames and saving time just a bit longer. All the while, Batches gonna set up a simple fractal, but the 15 spike combo and the Batches almost missing the mech. Gonna have to downstack for a 21 spike that doesn't kill Poison Drought, but those misdrops might as well.
Poison Drought had such a huge lead there for a moment, but Batches just said no, sent the 21, and Poison Drought went down from those misdrops. Batches is gonna go for the PC. He gets it, sending 3 lines of cheese. Another PC, unable to get the DPC.
What
I take that back.
Line?
He gets the Tetris
the 8
PC.
Line.
He 8 lines it on Poison Drought.
On Stratosphere 48, the DPC pulls it off with the lucky
I did not
RNG.
notice that eyepiece there that Batches had.
Don't do it again. Oh my god.
Batches going for it again, and he's gonna
Batches.
take another round.
Batches
From the
making every round
PCs.
less faster. He's just keeping up the momentum. Look at him go. Every single frame counts with these PCs. Finding another one. Not exactly another one. There's that bit of
sending
garbage.
the 1 line of garbage there.
The one true counter, the perfect clear. Just cheese in itself, while Poison Drought is just building up for simple 7-2. But that misdrop is very costly. That is round ending for sure.
Yeah, these misdrops are just really hard in these games. Like, a lot of these misdrops are just deciding these games. Batches got the PC. Nice eye spin from Batches. Great solve. Poison Drought, huge pressure from this board. But Batches can survive. He hangs on. Batches has some nice efficiency coming up. But he needs to get down, though. This is risky to play this high, and Poison Drought with the 8 back-to-back. Batches looking to hang on. He finds the way out. And Poison
manages
Drought
to
again!
kill Poison Drought 8-2. It kind of looks like Batches is gonna go into losers
running
finals.
away with this run. Another misdrop from Poison Drought. Poison Drought feeling the pressure here. And Batches is... What is Batches building? Couldn't get it off.
Oh my god, I was worried that he might build like King Crimson or something. Oh
I thought he was
my
gonna go
god.
for King Crimson too. Oh my goodness.
King Crimson at like what, 15 lines of cards?
yeah.
I don't think that's like possible. But definitely looks like Batches is keeping up the momentum, finding the color clear afterwards, and I thought that was a DPC setup, but never mind. But ooh, that was a pretty good like PC vision from Batches, but chooses not to go for it. But the 20 spike from Poison Drought finding the STSD as a result. While Batches has plenty of skimming to do. This is not very efficient and not very damaging for Poison Drought. He's just getting away with simple 3-point PPS, floating T-spin visions, and oh dear. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Very good vision by Poison Drought. Wow. Batches is just trying to look for as many T-spins as he possibly could. The cycling is starting to really kick in for him, especially when finding these. It's starting to really show how scary Batches is as a player when you just see him do all of these actions. Oh man,
that board state. Batches just sends
so
miles
lucky.
of pressure with this, but the misdrop of the eyepiece and Batches has to, he T-spins anyway. Poison Drought spiked so hard, and now Batches is on the defensive and he can't get down, and Poison Drought's gonna take another round.
Poison
4-8.
Drought. Just when Batches thought that he had the bag, think again. Poison just completely robbed it now. And now Batches is just completely baffled at what to do. What does he want to do? Does he want the down spike? Does he want to spike? Does he want to do anything? Poison Drought just kept copying into a 22 spike.
Poison Drought another 22, and it's finally enough to kill Batches. Poison Drought's been finding these so often, but we've seen in these matches, Batches has been surviving, but not this time. Poison Drought takes the round, and Poison Drought's going to go for MKO here. Batches with a TKI, opting to tank 3 lines of garbage. Gonna try to build a back-to-back, it seems, but he's gotta skim down soon, right? Batches is not going to. He's gonna go for the efficient skim once the back-to-back. Misdrops the T-piece, though, and that's gonna be really hard. Nice find for Batches, though. He's able to survive. There's no way he survives this round, surely.
Not really. Poison Drought is just kicking back the momentum. Poison Drought might be able to upset Batches at this rate if Batches keeps like misdropping and just making all these mistakes. Poison Drought might be able to have a chance. Of course, none of these players go for PC, and it's just so unfortunate, but it doesn't matter anyways because look at the APM go. Poison Drought at 3 digits. Same with Batches. This is just them at their own peak. This could mean anyone's game. This could mean anyone's placement into losers finals of Stratosphere 48. It has to matter so much, all thanks to Batches' low and slow playstyle. But Poison Drought is just not wanting to have it, not wanting to die. He just wants to live just a bit longer, wanting to kill Batches. But both of these players are playing neutral, so I really can't say for certain. Definitely looked like Poison Drought was trying to look for a TST, but chooses not to go for it.
Batches has a really nice board here, though. If he can work this out, he might be able to take it, but Poison Drought's getting clean themselves. Batches, it seems like their time frame has expired. Poison Drought's able to get down here looking for the count to 4 Tetris for the down stack. Poison Drought is so close to finding a well. Once that clean T-spin single, Poison Drought in a bit of an 0-9. Nice combo down stack from Poison Drought there. But Batches fires back with his own combo down stack there. And Poison Drought, both players are kind of in a neutral state right now, actually. No one really has a crazy board to work with. As I say that, clean garbage has been fired. Poison Drought could capitalize off of this. Quick 23! And Poison Drought's going to find another one. 7-8. Expert find there.
Patches' board didn't really look survivable, just judging by that spike. You really can't do much, especially with the Q that you have. But Poison Drought being able to, I think that was, oh my god, I think that was Mr. T-Spins that I saw yet again, while Batches is just cleanly making the most out of his speed, 3.65, 165 at 12 seconds, and 7-9 for Poison Drought and Batches themselves. Oh dear.
Is that Mr. T-Spin again coming out from Poison Drought? Batches sticking to his guns, going for that stick spin. And Poison Drought's just gonna try to get down, try to stay low, try to stay clean. Nice cheesy spike coming out, but Batches doesn't care, canceling all of it. He doesn't want any cheese. He's lactose intolerant. And Poison Drought is gonna continue on. But he's not able to get down, actually. Hold on. Batches with the 200 APM.
Can we get a 7-11 in chat? Because we might be 1 point close. And of course, Batches with the PC. Color clear. Oh god, but misdrops a T. I don't think we might be able to see a 7-11 this round. Oh no.
That misdrop, and Poison Drought just found the damage there to take him out.
That is very unfortunate for Batches. All the while, Poison Drought is just clearly wanting to make this comeback happen at a match point scenario where either Poison Drought gets out of the tournament or Batches gets out of the tournament. But judging by the decisions that Poison Drought is making, except for that, oh my god, but the spike chaining that Poison Drought is making.
That was such good pressure from Poison Drought there. Able to take out Batches with ease. 9-10. Poison Drought trying not to lose this match. He wants to go to losers finals. Yeah. Losers finals. Nice setup from Poison Drought. But Batches clapping back. Batches doesn't want to lose either. Weird board state from Poison Drought. Batches could capitalize off of this. Poison Drought might not be able to get down, but Poison Drought able to find it just in time. Oh, but he's got miles to go. Batches is gonna make another upset and make it to losers finals to fight
9
RKY.
to 11. 9 to 11.
Poison Drought takes 4th place in Stratosphere 48.
Batches has been making quite the run, I gotta say.
And now all that Batches needs to do is to take out RKY and a Stratosphere 48 losers bracket run that I never thought I would see tonight and this week, especially in a Tetria World Cup minor.
This is absolutely wild to see Batches making this kind of run in this setting where it absolutely matters. Oh my. And also with that, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Please do check, because Batches and RKY, either of them might make 3rd place, but either of them might be able to move on to grand finals. And because RKY as a blitz player, he's going to be absolutely scary against Batches. And as we see by these stats, RKY seems to be favorable in terms of damage and of output and of speed, because as we see, Batches has been taking a lot of upsets tonight in Stratosphere 48, and we're going to take this warm-up round to heart, because I hope to god this isn't trolling. Is Batches making Sailboat? No way. Never mind, Batches is trolling as usual. I expected it. Okay, Batches, why'd you fin? Why'd you fin for this? If you actually win with Fin. Of course, Batches waiting and being funny, just watching RKY power stack like a complete madman. Gonna build up for it. It's like watching someone build 4-wide. It feels so wrong. But of course, we are gonna get started with them just going just a bit faster. The oh no combo, judging by the fear on Batches' face with the 16 spike from RKY, gonna be very threatening indeed. And by the looks of it, it definitely seems like Batches is playing to fix everything, but it's already too late. RKY with the 20 spike, gonna end the warm-up round.
And it would appear that I am back just in time.
Absolutely beautiful, because you missed a fin. You missed a
I
fin
I missed a fin.
T-spin from Batches, which really isn't surprising knowing his warm-up playstyle.
Clearly the worst timeline where I leave during a fin.
That is a pretty sad moment. But we are going to get the losers finals of Stratosphere 48. Batches versus RKY. I'm pretty sure we've seen this matchup before, have we?
We did?
I don't think we have, did we?
I don't
We
think
have!
so. Wait, we have?
Yeah, it was earlier. RKY, in fact, fought against Batches in an earlier bracket.
Oh, okay. Okay, on
So-
that note though, Batches is bringing it. Bit of a misdrop though, but RKY also misdrops. And Batches is gonna try to build some nice pressure here. RKY
Why is Batches
with
building
the ice
forward?
spin?
I think that might have been a power stack from Batches, because
Might have
judging by their board, they're just trying to look for as many fixes as they possibly could, especially with 9-0. All the while, RKY.
Batches
It's-
needs to get down here. RKY is just trying to set up that back-to-back chain though.
Especially with the STSD at the 21, 24, 25, 26. And just adding more to it, but, you know, Batches just treats it like a...
Oh! Batches finds a misdrops right after, but he still survives.
He's fine,
He
he's
hangs on.
No, he's not. Oh my
Oh,
god, what? That was the fastest perfect clear.
mid-game. That was insanity from Batches.
I didn't even see it for like a second. I blinked it and I missed it. And of course, Batch is going for the very lucky fractal to quad combo.
Quick 21 from RTY though. It's gonna be hard with that dependency to get down, and Batches isn't gonna be able to. And RKY is gonna take that round.
I'd say RKY's win condition is just play fast, hit fast. And especially with that TKI, and a bit of a finesse fault right there, unfortunately. But RKY manages to fix it with just, you know, simple stacking. Well,
RKY is
Batches.
playing to keep that back-to-back. Batches was doing a bit of stalling. He wanted to cancel that there.
Yeah, especially with that floaty T-spin, which is honestly a pretty solid play, and not really terrible if you know how to wait for it. And depending on the play style, it seems like RKY just doesn't really have the patience to deal with Batches' gimmicks, as, oh my god, look at all this garbage that he has to clean up. Not the wasted eye!
Batches. No.
The wasted eye is gonna top Batches out into a 0-3 situation. I'm not sure if he can make a 10 to... I'm not sure if he can make it to a 10 to 11 comeback with this. I'll say so myself, because oh my lord.
Goodness.
Look at how much clean Batches
is
has.
still alive though, and this could be huge for him. But RKY's all the way down, playing safe, had that down stack they're going for him. But Batches, he's get down himself. Some nice efficient down stacking into that T-spin triple. Batches has this mastery over these T-spin triples, it seems.
Ooh, RKY with the side forward. Oh no. Okay, well, it's
cancel though.
But it matters just to play fast, but RKY with the very confused spinning. RKY needs to fix himself back up. Pretty good down stack from RKY, while Batches is just continuously going with that back-to-back 12. Gonna have to break it, unfortunately. Or Dono? What was that? Dono from Batches? And of course, looking at RKY, it seems like they're playing it fairly safe. We're almost already a minute in. But Batches just one piece away from getting a mid-game 8-line PC. But, of course, we are continuing back to mid-game. Oh my god. That was a... I'm pretty sure that was a Neo.
Did I just see some lag, or did they just burst really fast? I'm a little confused, but RKY with an 18th spike, but Batches survives. He's clapping back a little bit. Batches hanging on a lot this round, not going down like he did in the others, trying to learn from his mistakes throughout this set. Batches has a nice board to work with. This could be a lot of pressure. I think Batches was trying to go for a little bit of cheese there. Didn't want to be too greedy. Didn't want to build the floating after the initial T-spin. As I say that, Batchess goes for a C-spin, but cancels the T-spin double all the way
Into
down
a
on his
10
board.
spike. Oh god, but chooses not to go for the M crust, and of course digging down back to ground. All the while, RKY setting up for that very clean STSD. The mid gain on him is starting to really shine. All the while, Batchess is trying to survive, but the lucky garbage well might be enough damage for him, and the mech isn't gonna really happen all that much. And the 33
spike from
RKY.
RKY.
That's gonna take him out.
That was just salt to the wound. You can't really do something like that in Stratosphere, can ya?
RKY is just going for the shutout on Batchess. He wants the sweep here, but Batchess going for the 4-wide. He could get the combo here. Are we gonna see it? 34! And he takes the round. No sweep for RKY.
Ladies
and
and
the 4-wide.
gentlemen, a 30 free spike 4-wide in Stratosphere 48 from your local homeboy, local Tetra League troll, Batches. Holy moly. Wow.
Wait, did that just take another round? I just missed that entirely.
RKY seems pretty bad misdrops during that sequence, but it looks like RKY is successfully pulling off some blitz strats. Except for that,
Batchess is
misdrop.
clapping back though. But Batchess misdrops here though. RKY has to get down a little bit. He's gonna try to go for the clean, efficient solves, but has to cancel. The T's not coming soon enough. And Batchess has a lot of clean to work with now. But instead of going for it, he opts for the down stack, wanting to try to send Cheese more clean to work with. Batchess is now going for them T-spins. He wants that down stack. He wants that damage to try to get RKY out. But RKY is playing safe himself. Batchess is unable to finish off RKY here.
RKY has plenty of power stacking, having to center his entire board just full of blocks, all the while Batches is trying to play as clean as possible. But RKY is just looking to set up for another T-spin. And another one with the 7-2. But I thought he was going to build a TST tower for a sec. I was going to be absolutely intimidated. But of course, RKY, when you're playing with style, you tend to fall like Buzz Lightyear in that one scene from Toy Story 1. Oh my god, RKY, what is happening with you?
That STSD there from Batchess too is just the perfect way to send RKY off. RKY, what is going on?
Okay, now this is just complete troll. I don't believe this.
It's gotta, what? Okay, no, there's no way.
Very interesting boards from RKY, while Batchess is just playing clean for the most part. Just judging by the entire setup, that could lead to a pretty big 14 spike as we see right now. And the, oh my god, very efficient fractal from Batches too. Oh dear.
Unfortunate misdrop, and as soon as that happens, RKY has the spike, but it's not big enough. And Batches is able to get down. Batches wants to get to this well. He needs it. He has the perfect pieces too. RKY's looking to pressure Batches. Doesn't want to give Batches an ounce of air to breathe in this matchup. But Batches is just playing his game. Trying to just stay low. Trying to find the pressure when he can. But RKY building the back-to-back. He's on 8 and he's still going.
Gonna go for the double digits. RKY is gonna play as scary as he wants to be. This could be the only way that he's gonna kill Batches is with a very scary, and I repeat, very scary 24 back-to-back, but that soon breaks. But now Batches is just free to roam and just send spikes whenever he feels like it. So
Batches timing though.
Yeah, that's what you like to see from him. Oh my god, Batches is going to continue going to 14? No 15. That's pretty sad, but it definitely seems like Batches is going to continue on with the 9-0. All reliable, pretty good TSS dono, but meanwhile, RKY having to fix what seems to be a very messy board. Pretty good downstack from Batches.
And just looking at, oh my god, looking at RKY, he just has so much cheese to work with, and that IMS trap that might be very costly, and it might as well
Batches
be.
is tying it up on RKY.
RKY.
Could this be
starting to-
another upset for Batches tonight?
It seems like with the amount of mistakes that RKY is just sending tonight, I don't know. I think we might as well have. Oh my god, Batch has almost given me a heart attack just by looking at it, just almost topping out.
RKY's board is a little weird. Batches could capitalize on this, and he's gonna take another round. He takes the lead against RKY there. Am I lagging?
No, you're fine. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I can't see it, the game. I can't.
Oh dear. Well, it definitely looks like RKY is just popping off.
Okay, I think my net fixed. We're good. We're
You're
good.
fine. Alright, definitely looks like RKY is just getting back to the group of things. 5-5.
Oh. Okay, as my net stabilizes, it appears as though RKY is going for a nice SCSD setup here. We like to see that. A bit of a power stack. He's going to go for the cheese after as well. Maximize that spike. And Batches is not going to be able to live.
The overlap even killing Batches as a result. RKY back in the lead. Oh my god, this
Batches with the I could have lived.
Batches could really do a lot right now, especially against someone like RKY, someone who specializes in STPC, stick spin, just any kind of opener. This is the kind of blitz player that you're always feared in your Tetra League games, and you're looking at him right now. This is RKY's 16-18, but oh my god, and the survival and the cut copy afterwards, this is so greedy for RKY.
It looks like Batches is looking to, downstack a little, wants to get to a good board state, but RKY is doing the same. Neither players really have it here. My game's lagging. What happened? Batches finding another mid-game PC here, but RKY has a mean power stack to work off of. But Batches finds a spike of his own, and now RKY has to play the defensive. He can't afford to go up anymore. Batches is finding the back-to-back here. He's at 6. He's gonna have to break it though because of the misdrop.
God,
Finn!
The Finn from Batches in Batches finals.
He goes.
No way.
Losers finals, Stratosphere 48. He goes for the Finn anyway. He doesn't care that RKY is up right now.
He's just going at it. He's just pressuring RKY the best he could, and the 180
spin single too.
What is that really enough to keep the kill going? But it definitely looks like, oh my god, Batches, very good down stack, survival, and the dono
Got a bit
afterwards.
of a dono into a copy into another T-spin, but RKY's firing back hard.
The misdrop
from back.
God could have killed RKY if it didn't misdrop the eye.
No.
This is so stressful for Batches just by looking at it. The switchback really making numbers, but do all these numbers matter when RKY is just as low as he could, just low into the cave, low into the ground, doesn't want to go fully under. Just
RKY has a nice stack here. Batches has a bit of a dependency, but if he can't get the double misdrop, Batches is gonna lose another round to RKY.
Batches is clearly starting to struggle. Gonna have to resort to his next method PCO, but those 2 lines of garbage aren't going to cut it. And the 19 spike from RKY. This is gonna be 9-5 for RKY. That's my favorite working times.
RKY looking to clean up this set here. As both players go for PCO, RKY is actually a bit faster. But Batches is able to send over a line of garbage, but isn't able to get the PC himself. RKY trying to send a bit of cheese, trying to slow the game down a little bit, but Batches with the misdrops. He's gonna go for the for the SCSD anyway. And RKY's clean. He's down, and Batchess is just gonna go down again.
Oh my god, match fight for RKY. Batches has like 6 more chances in order to take it into grand finals. Oh my god, Batches is just worried that he might be able to lose this one, and it definitely seems like that might be the case, but Batches gonna be able to survive just a bit longer. Canceling it with the line piece. Now resorting to 6-3, finding the 13 spike onto RKY. RKY is going to open up his garbage well. All the while, Batches starting to struggle with back-to-back breaking. Oh, doesn't find the mid-game PC, unfortunately. But looking at RKY, managing to fix certain misdrops.
Batchess has the board, though.
Oh my god, very good survival from RKY.
Survives? RKY's able to survive there, but Batchess isn't letting up. 9 back-to-back so far. He's going for 11. He's going for 12. He's going to keep going for it. Breaks it actually for the Z-spin triple. Has to do a bit of down stacking here. RKY's low on his board. Batchess couldn't kill here if he wanted to. But a nice clean garbage there for Batchess to work with. He's just got to get down to it. RKY's turning on the pressure.
Batches needs to really play it flat, but that board looks so spiky. I think that's gonna be game costing.
Oh,
RKY goes to grand finals.
Gonna take it. RKY is getting the rematch against Promo.
RKY, the Canadian Blitz powerhouse, is finally gonna take a rematch against Promo, the top tier sprinter and top 5 in the world. Wow. The amount of upsets Batches took.
Yeah. That was certainly a loser's run for Batchess.
And judging by that, I would definitely feel proud about that 3rd place. That is definitely podium worthy with the amount of opponents that he had. Was absolutely insane. He took down, oh god, what did he take down? He took down Poison Drought. He took down Jack in a 10-11 match. He took down Muke. He took down Cheese Whiz.
Each of those matches in themselves are just so huge.
Just this is why I love Tetris so much, man. You get to see all these players just make all these games so unlikely and just turn it into probably the best matches of Tetris I've ever seen. And Batches, definitely my favorite. Wow,
Batchess is
impressive. Definitely one of my favorite.
Certainly.
Definitely one of my favorite modern day Tetris players.
Yeah.
That's like severely underrated. But we are gonna move on to grand finals in our warm up.
RKY versus Promo. This is the warm-up. I didn't realize.
All right, RKY setting up for that kind of T-spin. All the while, Promo is gonna casually just send as much lines as he could. Hopefully, not trolling in grand finals. But very good T-spin vision from Promo and the fractal afterwards. But that's not gonna kill RKY. But all those misdrops.
But these misdrops might.
Yeah.
Quick warm-up. Promo wins it.
All right.
Let's see what RKY can do.
Here's my thing. RKY versus Promo. We've seen that match happen before in winners semis or winners finals. What do you think the outcome's going to be for Promo this time compared to RKY now that he's like fully fleshed out? What's
Promo does do a bit of trolling, we do see, and he does have a bracket reset to work with. So Promo could just do a lot of trolling in this set, you know?
You know, it's not really surprising, but it definitely looks like RKY is keeping up the momentum pretty fast, getting the mech out of the way, and another one. Gets the T-spin afterwards, finds the floaty. Oh my god, the T-spin vision.
These T-spins are crazy from RKY, and Promo gets mech'd?
Promo gets mech'd?
Promo gets mech'd in tournaments.
Oh my god, RKY meching Promo in tourney. Getting the T-spin
and the extra T to work with. But not exactly the extra T, unfortunately, as a lot of garbage gets sent to RKY. Promo is now still standing by the looks of it, and the greed from RKY clearly getting to his head. 1-1 for Promo.
Promo's gonna take that there. As we move on to our next round, it seems RKY's going for the STPC. Promo wants just the standard TKI. You know, basic fundamentals. It gets the job done. Promo, nice down stack. What is this play? Am I lagging or are they really just that fast?
They really are. I'll definitely say so myself. Despite the fact that I am on Wi-Fi, they are playing that fast, and I am not having too many issues. And now Promo's going to maintain the 12 back-to-back, the 13, but this is so much grief for Promo.
RKY is keeping up in this speed here.
Oh my god, Promo! We got a 21 back-to-back in Stratosphere 48 Grand Finals for Promo. What?
That was certainly something. RKY is going for, I think, SCPC again. I'm not too sure. Promo's a little high up here. Let's see if RKY can maybe get around. Never mind. Promo's going to get down immediately. 17, and RKY is going to go down. Promo 3-1.
The misdrop from RKY clearly had the overhand continuation, but Promo, the weight and the opportunity was there. Of course, going for TKI, waiting for it. Pretty good continuation. Open up the well. What the? Oh, no way!
RKY almost had Promo there. He has even more pressure. This is kind of awkward right now, but RKY finds a pretty good solution. Trinity against Promo, really?
In Grand Finals.
In Grand Finals. RKY, clear from Promo. And Promo's looking for more. Does not find it. RKY going for the power stack here. He has the damage to work with the floating 24, and he can't find another.
Does that really mean enough?
Promo doesn't care, but RKY finds more damage to send, but Promo's still alive. Promo finds a way to cancel, and RKY is continuing this unrelenting pressure against Promo, but Promo continues to live against the sending 14 of his own. Promo keeping up with RKY right now in this round.
But RKY, he's in mad trouble because of the amount of misdrops that he's making, but the down stack is starting to work in their favor. Oh my god, even just so much greed being sent by RKY, but he's just getting away with it like a total criminal. And meanwhile, Promo is just playing like a sensible human being.
And RKY has quite a bit of cheese to work through. You don't want to see this when you're against Promo. Promo with the Trinity! Promo said, you can do Trinity, I can do it too. Promo with the crazy pressure right now, back-to-back 13. But,
what?
RKY STSD with the Tetris, back-to-back 7. What is this pressure we are seeing right now? But RKY can't find the overhead, goes for the stim, has to go for another stim.
That's killable.
Oh, RKY's not gonna be able to get down anymore. Promo finds the kill.
Why? How did you live that long?
In that volley. Oh my goodness. RKY going for a stick spin this time. And it looks like Promo is just going to try to get down. Nothing too major. Basic fundamental play.
Oh my god, Promo. Just gonna have to funnel a bit of it in favor of a down stack, but that green TSD, no, that wasn't a TST, that was in fact a C-spin, Kai. Look at your vision, because Promo's just playing at Mach 7. Wow, RKY just trying his best to kill Promo.
Promo finds the kill.
Like this.
Promo finds, or RKY finds the kill. RKY was actually playing faster than Promo there. 3.8.
Oh my god, RKY.
But Promo wanted that. Promo wants to turn on the back-to-back, and Promo's gonna send 30 in 8 seconds to RKY for the round.
RKY missed the STSD. All of this just gets shoved to the side, and he probably misheld. All of this must have factored into nerves. Let's see if the six spin also work in their favor. Not exactly damaging, but that quad looks very juicy, especially with that SCSD. Gonna have to waste a bit of a T for that. Oh god, RKY, what are you doing?
The pressure from Promo is just too much. The back-to-back 10, RKY's unable to survive. Promo up 6-2. We do have early O. RKY not going for the SDPC though. Still sending the PC, however. And Promo is just going to capitalize on that. Try to utilize that garbage to his advantage, but RKY sends a good amount of pressure to prevent a kill from Promo. RKY's got to hang on. Promo's going on the offensive, but RKY tactically stacking. Nice pressure to defend, but Promo with the 23, and he wants more. 16 from Promo, and he's going to kill RKY again with 275 APM and 4 PPS in that round.
7-2. It definitely seems like Promo has the upper hand and doesn't need an opener, unlike his blitz main of an opponent. It seems like, oh god, I don't understand. What's the deal with Canadians and being opener mains? But either way, RKY just couldn't match the sheer amount of pressure and consistency that Promo's outputting. 3 more rounds, and that could be tournament point.
Promo's really just turning it on now. RKY's trying to keep up, but it's hard. Promo with this pressures. But RKY, what does that solve? He
What?
RKY misdropping again though, and Promo is just gonna do what Promo does best. Go fast, send that pressure, and take another round on RKY. 9-2. 2 rounds, it could be it.
Promo clearly has the bag in front of him, and of course going for his own setup, the Kaiden 6-3. Gonna actually transition to the 5-4, all the while RKY has plenty of garbage to work with. Gonna cancel a bit of it with the T-spin quad. Promo with the insane fractal, gonna wait for the cancel. Pretty good send, gonna have to wait for it, but why is, oh my god, why is Promo playing so risky?
Promo with the greed. Promo's just gonna keep going, and Promo finds the back-to-back to win another round, even with the wrist.
Oh my god, Promo currently at tournament point. RKY shaking in their boots. This is the winners finals champion. Let's see if Promo gets to take the entire tournament, which definitely seems pretty effortless, but RKY trying to speed as fast as they could, breaking the speed limit, break the law as I say so myself, and looking at RKY's downstack, back to ground, same with Promo, the 4-wide garbage gap, but oh my god, I don't think is that enough time for RKY to get down?
Promo's just bursting so fast now, but RKY continues to try to hang on, but the misdrop! And Promo's gonna take the tournament. Stratosphere 48. Ladies and gentlemen.
Promo takes the entire tournament with just a breeze. It's just a Sunday for Promo. He really doesn't mind. Oh my goodness. And of course, as expected by many, Promo takes first place at Stratosphere 48 at Hummingbird Nest. Wow.
What a tournament today. Datchas with the incredible losers run.
Indeed. And it definitely seems like Promo will be heading home with how many points does he earn on the bracket right now?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah, but I can definitely check the Tetrio, the TWC website really quick. See how much he earns.
15.
15, and that is enough for him to be 375, still second place above Firestorm in the podium. But regardless, we are so happy to see him just continue to go on, and wow, I don't know what else to say, but thank you to everyone who has participated in Stratosphere 48. I'm so excited for the 10th of September. Is that what's gonna happen? Because that is
perfect segue.
What?
It's Stratosphere 50.
Stratosphere 50.
Yeah, because mark your calendars, everybody, because that's when the big boy event's gonna happen. Stratosphere 50, which is gonna be a pretty big event because compared to every other Stratosphere that we've had, this will be a major. And this time, this tournament will have a prize pool, special badges, and also everyone who involves in the Stratosphere will be part of the major, which means more points, big points. It's a big deal before the TWC actually happens. I think does it actually happen? I can double check.
I think like it happens in November.
Gotcha. So, either way, to those who want to participate at September 10th at 17 EDT or 21 UTC, you can be part of Stratosphere 50, a pretty big major tournament, win badges, be part of the prize pool. Sign up for those who are wanting to participate into Hummingbird's Nest. Go to discord.hummingbird.nest.net. Make sure to catch us more on Hummingbird Nest Tetris on Twitch. And, of course, it's been really fun seeing all these players. Shout out to Batches for making a very insane bracket run. Shout outs to every single player who has participated. Shout outs to the underdogs that were in U rank that has participated and taken matches and taken rounds. We care for a lot of players. Just saying. So either way, thank you all who came here tonight. It is almost 9 o'clock, and I think it's a very good time to stop 5 minutes in. And honestly, I'm so happy to cast the Stratosphere event. It's been really fun, and
It has been a joy, indeed.
And I like to shout out Puffawuffs for commentating with me because this has been really, really fun. And I don't know what to do if I didn't have a partner like them. So
So who do we raid?
Jinta's online, Jaden's online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say we can raid Jaden or maybe Jinta. I know Jinta's streaming Tetria.
I mean, either one. I don't really know.
Also, thank you, Kevin, for the concern. I know I've been calming a lot, and I know I didn't have like a separate block all to a specific bracket. So, good. But this time, I'm feeling fine though. I'm not like super tired like I did with a previous tournament, which lasted 4 hours. But for this that lasted 4 hours, this was not bad. Yeah. But that was just me solo commentating. This time I actually had a partner. So.
That's solo calling for 4 hours. That must have been something.
It was terrible.
Do not recommend.
I did not recommend. Either way, I'm gonna let my voice rest. I've had enough tea to drink. And thank you all who came here for Stratosphere 48. I am TJK. This was Puffawuffs. Go check out Jaden's stream for TEC. And as always, see you in the next tourney.
Cough Radiant 54 cough.
When is Radiant usually?
8 a.m. EDT and 8